Yo, I'm an apex predator, but time to let it out. How me concealing the pizza hell by the made it out. You afraid of me, but you pest of parasites. You ought to pray to me like Jesus Christ. We ate likes. I've been this nice, no fronting. I've been precise. I've been with straights. I've been with dykes. It don't matter to me as long as the head game's so nice. Hit it once, maybe twice, then I'm losing the sight. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm dreaming the dollar signs. Throw a brick at the cleaner to take you to the other side. You underestimate the God, don't you? Still thinking waterboarding is the worst kind of torture. That's when I sneak in and scorch you, ruin your whole weekend. I told you better get you some soldiers. School of the hard knocks, no, school of the monsters. Before your whole live with nothing but only vultures anymore.
Damn. Yeah. School of the hard knocks, no? School of what?
School of the hard knocks, man.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So why are you letting these kids, violate parole?
Let me tell you one thing.
I thought the podcast was done, my guys.
No.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Just open another. Pandora has just opened another box.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. They know who's Papi.
Yes, welcome to the Baboon Forest podcast, the Zambaland podcast, a space where we explore creativity, entertainment, infotainment, edutainment, and fun, above all things. Like I was saying earlier before we began officially recording, this podcast is becoming so popular, even people who are single are beginning to get girlfriends. Strings of admirers. Nowadays at the gate, I find women begging for their tits to be signed. And I'm like, this brother never had game like this before.
You're talking about one brother. You're saying one brother.
One guy.
Which one brother is that?
This celebrity thing, you guys have taken it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Like a string of women waiting for you at 8 a.m.
Are you serious?
Bruh, so we have been priding ourselves in having an undisclosed location in the forest.
Are you serious?
Like you had to know.
Yeah.
Or someone has to have invited you here before you know it for you to know the building. But now the women, we are on Google Maps.
They located
us. Like where does that handsome Nigerian? I'm like, it's not Nigerian.
Uganda.
No, he's an Itesot, apparently. But I didn't know Itesot had game like that.
Just giving me
the guy is showing Itesot game. Like we respect the game, by the way.
That's how the guys built your relationship.
Hey, oversharing. I should stop over having fun. I should remember that I'm the only one who's married here.
Who told you?
So one time we're having a conversation at one of the places here in Muyenga. And someone had linked up with someone from outside countries.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know this information.
Affair.
Yeah.
It was an international affair.
That's the right word.
Boys are going international even in their love.
You know?
I'm telling you.
So as it happens, I'm running my mouth. I've just ordered like a bottle of wine. The ambience is good. The muchomo is coming in a few minutes.
Yeah,
so we're having a conversation among friends, and then I'm having a friend who has his girlfriend there. I begin running my mouth. I'm like, this guy here is badass. This guy here with women. Yeah. I'm thinking, like, some women are gangos.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this woman, there's no way that she would know this guy's, business.
Yeah.
Kumbe, I was ratting on someone without have you ever snitched unintentionally?
No.
Bruh, I snitched unintentionally, and for that, I deserve my stitches. That one, guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
Yeah,
Before we go any further with my Lugambo,
Yeah.
we are here with a legend, a microphone legend, very persistent, very passionate about the craft.
Yeah.
I've known him for, I think, over 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years and some change, right?
Yeah.
Many of you know him as Lethal. Whenever you mention that name, a few tremors go off in a few places on earth. The name is Lethal. He's now part of a crew from Tinda called Notes and Noise, right?
Yes, true.
That's not the crew which was dissing me.
No.
It's not the one. Okay,
there's a
cool.
crew.
I just wanted to be sure.
There's a crew that was dissing you.
but they swung so much up. They didn't even hit me in the ankles. Wano kuntumbu.
They are covering misses.
Omuntu yali akubyeko ekikoli nga yeemazeeyo and you're like, oba damn, oba akayinja kankoonye wano. Then you keep it moving, you brush it off like, or you stay together. So yeah, but before I digress and get into my GNL mode, I have Litho Bagene. If you recognize that name, you know that name has weight in this city. And also that his eldest brother is one of the pioneers of this thing that we do. His name is rarely mentioned nowadays because people are beginning people are trying to overly own this hip hop thing that they forget the pioneers that set the pace. You get me?
True.
There's so many thirsty MCs out there. Tebalina nyimba kati besije ku legacy za hip hop. Yeah, but we'll keep on telling the stories and putting everything right and calling out all these wannabe gatekeepers. My brother, I'm happy to have you here.
Man, it's a pleasure to have me here on your podcast. I've been following your podcast, and it's really making an alarm out there, bro.
Yeah, we're causing a lot of trouble.
A lot of trouble, I
yes,
believe, man.
That's what we are here for. I think we should change our name from Baboon Forest to Disturbing the Peace.
Probably you should do so. But yo, man, it's a pleasure having me over here. Yeah, I'm Letho, as you said it before, and my late brother was called Afrik MC. And that's how I've always had a passion for hip hop, and I'll never ever give up. I'm one of those soldiers who never gives up, you know what I mean? Yeah, and his story about saying people disrespecting the pioneers, man, you should stick to your script, bro.
Yeah, stick to your lane and stick to your script.
Stick to your script, you know, because, you know, some of us...
Stop begging for money from white women and using poverty porn, eh? Let's stick to empowering people and teaching them how to fish.
Yeah. True.
But now, about your brother.
Yeah.
I never met him. Personally, I never met him. So paint for us a picture or introduce us to MC Afrik. For those who never met him, what was he like? What was he like growing up? And I'm sure, did you pick the love for hip-hop from him?
Yes,
how was that?
True.
Explain to us.
Okay, basically, my late brother, Afrik MC, Jimmy Bagere, was a very kind guy. He had so much passion for music. I remember even back in the day, because I was the only kid who was born in Nairobi. So basically, I one time, you know, you remember the era of breakdance?
So you're Kenyan?
I'm Kenyan by birth.
You and Baraka, we should send you back.
Lately, Kenyans are claiming they're Ugandans.
The talented ones only.
The talented ones only. They're like, you have that one, but let's keep this other one.
Yeah. So I'm Kenyan by birth.
So you were born in Nairobi?
Nairobi.
Okay.
We were one of those guys. Remember, like, we were in exile, basically. So at that time, I happened to be born at that time.
Yeah. What do you mean exile? What had happened?
Parents were in exile.
My parents were in exile.
Why?
They were fighting the government.
You remember?
Yeah. We want. Okay. There's so many. The reason why we are asking so many questions.
Yeah.
We're asking so many questions because there are gaps within. Not even just the hip hop story, but just the Ugandan story. There are so many people. You'll be surprised to think Uganda began in 1962 and then Museveni became president. You get me? There are so many gaps that we need to fill in for people. So whenever we get an opportunity to have conversations like this, we're educating the nation. So please tell us. There's a whole Uganda, because I know for a fact there's a big Ugandan community in Nairobi.
I know.
Yeah.
So like it's during the time of Obote. I didn't know what was really happening. So I was just born and I found myself in Nairobi. So the rest is history. But apparently my parents moved away from Uganda with my other siblings and they came to Nairobi. And I was born in Nairobi. I remember the hospital was Gertrude's Garden Hospital.
Gertrude's Garden?
Gertrude's Garden Hospital.
Gertrude's Garden.
Yeah, hospital.
Okay. Yes.
And we used to stay around Lavington, Harlingam, and Westlands. Those were the last
you're the rich kids. All those neighborhoods as mentioned. That's not Chibera. That's not Chibera. Those are legit. Lavington. Those are gated communities, my friend.
That's true.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I grew up in Nairobi. So apparently, me waking up and seeing my brother. But you remember back then, breakdance was on.
Yes.
You remember the movie Breakdance?
The one with Shabadu.
Yeah, Shabadu.
Yes.
So basically, I used to see my brother. You know Eric Wanaina?
Yes, the Kenyan singer.
He's a legend in Nairobi. So we were neighbors. So my brother Afrik Jimmy and Eric Wanaina ended up doing a duo. They would break dance and rap, and this guy would sing. So fast forward, we left Nairobi. We came to Uganda.
Yeah.
My brother still carried on with his craft. He loved music. So at the end of the day, what happened is he decided he was one of the first rappers in Uganda to have a song even across the borders to Nairobi. In fact, he was the only rapper. Okay, first and foremost, there was DJ Berry. That one, the late DJ Berry. He was the first
that's
guy
another one. That's another one.
That's DJ Berry.
Who's the grandfather of most DJs in Uganda, by the way?
I think it's DJ Berry, man.
I think he's the grandfather of all DJs
all
in
the
Uganda,
DJs,
right?
yeah.
What about DJ Rota?
DJ Berry is way before.
That's 1960 what?
Before independence,
You see these kids. You see these kids who are born in the 90s. I don't know this, but I remember also, like as a kid, I remember DJ Berry was he was a pioneer.
Yeah.
But all I remember is that I don't even remember his craft. I just know him for the style, like the hammer pants. You know those hammer pants which are they're like there's a style from Bali, where the pant is like so big in the middle. So MC Hammer also used to wear that, and DJ Berry had the same outfit on. And this is when Ugandans took a long time to be open-minded. So the same way they talk about my rings is the same way they talk about DJ Berry's pants. So that became, we used to know him for the big pants.
So basically,
so you started with DJ Berry.
Come on, be serious.
I'm playing with you.
But I saw him. I got a chance to meet him, but I was very young. You know what I mean? So I saw my brother like grow up, and then he had his first song he did called Watoto Africa.
Yeah.
By then we were using cassette tapes. So basically that song crossed borders. He also did collaborations with Swahili Nation, I think, and like he crossed borders, did his thing, and then at some point he came back here. So Afrik MC was more of a guy who was dedicated into the music. You know, he really loved his craft, and he also would love to spread the love out there because there's so many cats he inspired. I can mention them. He's inspired so many cats in this industry.
Everyone who raps in English, right?
Yeah, but not.
You can say, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. They won't come and attack you in the night.
Everyone who raps in English.
Everyone who raps in English.
Yeah, but I for real, I'll be real with you. Me and my homie, Danny, we did a remix to his song, and mad respect because he inspired him too, and he also gave him he picked off a lift from Afrik MC.
So why do you think Afrik MC, much as he's pronounced by the people, by the industry insiders, why do you think people overlook him when they're talking about hip-hop pioneers in Uganda?
I think a lot of people do not really get to know who Afrik MC is in this industry. It's only me who's trying to carry on his legacy.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And still, I'm going to get to that mark. So, but everywhere I go, I make sure that people know about Afrik MC, but even sometimes they put him in the papers. I remember they put him in the papers because he was not only a music big guy, a legend in the game, but he was also someone who played a big part in this government.
Liberating.
I don't want to go and say things I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Please tell us. Please tell us. We don't know these things. So when you say my parents were in Nairobi because they were fleeing the regime. Was your dad a politician or mom?
No, none of them were politicians.
So why were they running?
But my father, first and foremost, was knighted by the Queen of England, the late.
I told you this is long water.
Sir
Deporters.
John Bagere.
Sir
John Bagere.
Sir John Bagere. That's your dad.
That's my late dad.
I know these things of like the Queen herself pulled out the long sword.
Sent her and then did that. Because of what he did out there, he was of helping Africans, but mainly Ugandans out there in the UK, in London where he was staying, and also down here for the contribution he did or who put for this government to come in, because he played a big part. So that's why. But along the way, also my late brother, also played a big part.
Yes.
He went to the bush.
No, he didn't play. He didn't go to the bush, but people know him for, helping.
Let's leave it at that. There are so many gaps that they need to fill in for
Retributions.
Retributions. And there's so many. But thank you for sharing that story, right?
I've shared that story.
Yeah, because I never met him, but I only know. He did a song. There's an MC called MC Afrik who did a song called Watoto Africa. Watoto Africa that crossed over. The first crossover rap song in this region.
Yeah.
What in the chronology of rappers rapping?
Yeah.
Where does it come? Is it number 3? Is it number 2? What in what era of pioneers does it come?
Number 2.
Number 2 after who?
Let me see.
Moment of silence.
No moment of silence.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it comes first.
So basically, it comes number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1.
You're just being modest about it.
Yeah, I'm just being modest.
So why do
about
all these people say is a narrator?
it. No, but I will tell you real talk. He was a number. Because if you listen to his song, before they come, if you listen to the originals, like Watoto Africa, you could tell that this guy, because one of his inspirations came from Tupac.
Yes.
Came from B.I.G.
Yes.
Came from what's this guy? Naughty by Nature.
Yes.
Came from LL Cool J. Came from what's this guy's name? The guy who KRS-One.
Not GNL.
But you were not born by then.
Okay. And I've lived in many lifetimes. Many lifetimes. We have to place ourselves there. I've lived. But I can see the era. Yeah. So that means him and P-Tech would be of the same age?
No.
P-Tech is younger.
P-Tech is way younger.
Way younger.
Way younger, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking about someone who's like 50. Right now, if he was around, he would be like 51, 52, 53.
Oh, okay. So he would be in the era of the Kawesas.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we're drawing this picture properly.
Yeah.
So, there's so many. We're just discovering an unwritten story. Trust me, you're not going to find this on any podcast anywhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're not going to find this information anywhere being discussed by someone who really knew him.
No. It's so gravy, bro.
So was he funny? Was he serious? Was he?
Let me tell you something. He was a very funny guy.
Yeah.
That is one.
Yeah.
But he was also a no-nonsense guy.
At the same time.
I think it runs in our blood as a Bachiga.
Yeah.
We are very direct. If we see you've done something wrong, we tell you straight up.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't even he would not entertain foolery around him. And another thing I even forgot. I was even about to cut in and tell you, he was a ladies guy, my friend. That guy had beautiful ladies. Oh my God.
Even as a young brother, you were looking and being like,
my goodness. For one thing, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
My first time I was on, he was the guy behind
the first time you did it.
No, I didn't do it. No.
Because okay now.
No,
okay.
I was saying my first time I was on radio. He was a pioneer behind Dance Force on Capital FM.
Dance Force Capital FM
before Alex took over.
Okay.
So one time he invited me over because he really realized that I had love.
Wait, so he was a dancer, he was a rapper, he was a DJ.
No, he was a dancer, he was a rapper, he was also a DJ, a radio presenter.
DJ and radio presenter.
A radio presenter,
yes.
So he invited me over on his show, Dance Force, and that was my first time I had an interview. And he's like, "Hey, if we can say hi to my young brother, he's here." And I remember my words. I was like, "Yo, what's up, Kampala?" Some lady called in. I was like, "Hey, is that your young brother? Oh, he sounds better than you." I said, "Omukazi nga simulabya na my young kid." I'm like, "I'm part the vibe." And I said, "Man, to hell, music, what go on?"
Yeah,
right on my head. Yeah.
Wow. But that's such.
But he was a very interesting guy. That's
yes. What year was he born? Do you know?
1972.
1972. So okay, Hey, that now puts it right there.
yeah.
Because I know someone who was born in 79 who's claiming like all the props. Amazima gagenda kuvaayo mpola mpola.
Who's that?
I won't mention names because let yagala kulipira nzalina amasanyalaze kati mu hip hop.
I didn't know.
Kati buli omu ayagala kulipira solido.
I didn't know.
Yeah, but back to you, Litho. The first time we meet, I think, was maybe I'm mistaken, but was it Mother Africa the song, or did we know each other before that?
We knew ourselves before that, and then we so happened to find ourselves on Mother Africa because I remember those auditions. Shout out to my homie Shadrach, my homie man. Peace out.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember those auditions.
Yes.
Those auditions were not easy, but I was the last cat to come and drop my bars, and I remember.
I thought I was the last cat.
I was the last cat.
I was the last cat.
No, I was the last cat because you had already
roll the tape.
I'm telling you the truth. I was the last cat.
I was the last cat.
No, I was the last cat. I remember.
Okay,
I remember.
tell me what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like last in the verse or last in the
No,
studio?
last in the audition. Like last whoever, like they're
So,
like, okay, you two do your thing.
So like I remember they're like, yo, so okay, yeah, so what do you have? Okay, you do your thing. I'm like, yo, well, it's this or like that. As a matter of fact, I don't know something. I came like, yo, we be flipping it, dropping it. No, we flipping it, dropping it, copying, round, something like that. And the guys are like, They said, I knew I'd gone through. Basically.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, Mother Africa. And I remember, like, you remember the challenge that we had on that song, like the beat. Doom, doom. I was like, I thought they're giving us hip hop. I'm like, no, you had to write that.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It's good that you raised that. There are people who understand hip hop in Uganda, but they all always fall. They all think that you have to compromise this game in order for it to win.
Imagine.
So if you put on a festival notateeka muko wa kidandali bagamba otejja kola paka nga otaddemuko we kidandali. I'm like, nah, let it fail until the real followers come.
The real followers come.
But keep the authenticity. So even for a beat like that, Mother Africa, if it's called the hip hop canvas, don't kidandalize the beat. Jujja kuzannya ku radio.
True.
Then that means hip hop has not grown to be on your radio.
That's true.
Wait until because the songs used to move underground, right? The tapes that we used to play. I don't think I ever had a Wu-Tang song on radio, but I had Wu-Tang tapes. Not even CDs, but tapes. So even for a song like that, when you don't compromise on the authenticity, it always shines itself and it finds its own tribe. I even never really thought about that the beat was not hip hop.
It was not hip hop.
You
know what I'm saying? And I remember,
I bet someone was in there saying, I don't mind luyimba.
Well, of course, you know what I'm talking about. I think it was because of what was taking place, the era of that time. Chidandere was trying to take over, and these guys wanted to make sure that the album sells. But it really, me to myself, I think you need to stick to the script.
Stick to the script.
Don't force yourself on something that's not really worth it. Don't break down the culture. That's what I'm saying. Stick to the script.
Stick to the script, man.
Yeah.
Stick to the script. Stick to the script.
Yeah, man.
Don't deviate.
Don't deviate.
So
actually, now that lands us on another point. Do you know that the word deviate is the word deviate?
I'm just getting that right.
Yeah, for real. The first time I also heard it, I got it from the horse's mouth.
Are you serious?
I swear. Like the word is not like because the thing was on Wilson Road, right?
Yeah.
You had to deviate from the course in order to enter the joint. You get it? So he named it Deviate, but it was because it's equivocal with the word deviate. So it's such a cool sport, man.
You brought back Deviate. Now you bring me memory. Deviate, there was a place where brought all these rappers you see, OGs, the likes of MC Yala, Lyrical G, the Babaluke, all those cats you've seen there. There's also JT. You remember JT?
Yeah, JT, Mr. Yego.
Yo, that guy. In fact, you on the remix of Serious.
So I wanted to ask you about that, but before we get to so serious, I wanted to ask you about that song because I didn't even remember the name of the song, but I remember I was part of a cipher. Where everybody was trying to kill each other. And to me, those are the best ciphers ever in hip hop.
I wish we showed a video for that, but anyway,
we should have. But what's your earliest memory of or what's your most profound memory of a place like Deviate?
Deviate. The only thing I remember about Deviate is this time when I think MC Cass was the guy who used to like, he was like mostly the MC out there. So there's a time I walked in there, and like, I went in and I just grabbed the mic. They gave me I was fighting to rap, so I went on the stage.
You just went and grabbed it from his mouth?
No. Like, I was really fighting, like, that urge of, like, I want to show these guys what I'm made of.
Yeah,
I want to show these guys what I'm made of. And before you know it, I grabbed the mic and I said, now, my name said, like, coming up. But then I was not calling myself Lethal. I had no name. That's the truth. I used to call, I don't know what, I think I used to call myself Freaking Joe.
Freaking Joe.
Freaking Joe.
You've always had
Some freaky shit.
Yeah. You're looking like I'm a freak off.
I see freak offs now.
Yeah. So you call Freaking Show?
Freaking Joe.
Freaking Joe.
Freaking Show. But then another thing I remember about DV8 is, yo, man, if you had no trampo, you'd always go there and hustle your niggas. Hey, man, so going to pay trampo. Oh, boy, I got a beer and go for a beer. Oh, boy, take it. So that's how I remember DV8. DV8 was like a home of hip hop, basically, and also Sabrina's.
So let me ask you a question. From what I've heard, is that by that time hip hop was stronger than Chidandali and any other genres. Is that true? By that DV8 time?
Yes, I believe, but I think we were almost like on the same level, basically. We were almost like on the same level. True story.
Yeah.
But the respect of hip hop was really strong, not like in this era right now, because we are all confused, if you know what I'm talking about. You have some cats who are coming out and just confusing the game, which is not a good thing.
Yeah.
But we'll leave it at that. But at that time it was at that same level, like, you know.
Yeah.
And now it was us who were supposed to push it, but at the end of the day, as you know, the system here, it was corruption everywhere, and these guys ended up taking over. I don't know how, but they had more money.
I think I can point to the exact moment where Chidandali took over and hip hop stayed here.
Yeah.
Because some of the influential figures actually went out. I'm not talking about me.
No.
People like the Ibros, Saba, they all just like left.
They left.
They all left.
Yeah.
So the game was left to, and by then, I think Chameleon got a hit.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
And
say.
the moment he got the hit, you get me, he had marketing and smart people around him who were the hustlers of Wilson Road, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
And once you have a hustler who sees an opportunity to make money, hip hop was in the dust. Because sorry, you're saying
Obado ina abantu ngaba DJ Shiru nga Uganda, they give him
no
money,
more CD,
all that stuff. But continue first. I was just adding on what you're saying.
I was only complimenting what you're saying, but what I remember is that when you'd go to DV8, you'd find the Rastas.
Yeah.
And the Rastas would be mixing with the rappers.
Yeah.
But the Chidandali guys, for some reason, also had their own thing in the corner.
In the corner,
But the Rastas and the rappers always had this thing, like the guys who were the tattooists of the city. And by the way, even the classes would fade when you'd be in this place, because you're saying that you'd go there when you don't have transport. There are people who would go there when they don't have a meal, but they would know, man, if I find so and so, I think he might have something for me. So you'd find someone who actually owns a shop that sells like the dopest gear in the city, but he's coming over there to just chill and eat Coca-Cola with with somebody who basically does nothing.
For me, I had my number one savior.
Who was that?
Viboyo.
Viboyo, tell us a story, please.
Viboyo used to bail me out.
So Viboyo is also an old school chap.
He's an old school. He's the one who used to cut CDs. In fact, most of those artists, like the Maurice Kyrias, you just name them. There's another guy, I've forgotten his name. Oh, we would meet across, and then you would go up, and that's so you would find a guy. I'm like, oh, cause they sent an man. I don't have easy to go back where to Bunga. Because me, I was staying in Bunga. My mom stays in Bunga, so I was like, man. So the guy would come in and chip in. So basically, there are lots of memories on that street. DV8. You know what I mean? Sometimes I go there. There was Pioneer Mall.
I haven't even passed that street like over in how many? I don't even know what's there.
It's no longer there, man.
It's no longer there.
It's no longer there.
Yeah.
But I remember Pioneer Mall. I had my first baby girl.
So actually, we might have something in common there. But first, tell us the story.
That was a baby girl.
It
man.
was, we didn't have the same baby girl.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Just for the record.
No, she was.
Gunpowder.
I don't want to mention her name because I have a girl already.
Yeah.
A lady, but she was a neighbor of mine from Bunga.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I used to always pass by and say what's up to her. And once in a while she would come.
So
and check
so
me
it
out.
happened. Where did it happen? In our shop, on the counter?
This is PG. Is it
Okay, it's
PG?
PG. It's PG. PG. Let's keep it. Let's save the children. Let's save the
let's save
children.
the children, bro.
So we'll leave it to the imagination of the masses.
Which take it around.
Now, for you guys, were I think you guys were a little bit more grown than I was.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
for me, there was a car restaurant down there.
Yeah.
What was its name? But I remember it was about Uganda's very first fast food joint
Yeah.
on that mall.
Yeah, yeah.
So I remember I used to just buy soda, and me and this girl just used to look in each other's eyes.
Yeah, and just be like,
And then when the time is done for going home,
you just
there's
say,
curfew.
yeah,
We say
yeah.
bye. See you
Bye,
next
bye.
time.
You never used to talk.
I swear, like we used to talk, but
Yeah.
we began. Actually, the girl was even more sharper than me. Because I remember one time
Yeah.
I'd done that like several times. You're shy. You don't have game.
Yeah, yeah.
So I go get the soda from the counter. They bring us the chips. Then we used to just like sit across each other. Then this time when I come back, she has switched to the spot where I used to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we are going to be like, hey, here.
Mm.
So at what I'm still talking, I turn around like this and her lips
lips
met
are-
mine. So
Always
she was
say that.
sharper. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was sharper. So if
Yeah,
if
could I say
Pioneer Mall
game?
was your first joint, then it was also my first
Yeah,
kiss.
yeah.
That's why we are recording.
Yeah, we are
That's why
recording.
recording.
Yes, yes. I mean, she knows herself, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, what's her name?
I'm not that new to the game, my brother. But
Is she in
what's her
position
name?
of power?
Of
Is
course,
she
she's in
the
position
circles?
in the
power circles.
financial circles.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Financial circles, yeah. Yeah. But long story long, so you cut your teeth and get your chepes from Deviate.
Yeah, man.
Now you move to Sabrina's.
Yeah.
When do you record your first song?
Like my first song, because I cannot talk about Mother Africa. I don't.
That was that your first song?
No, I'm saying if you're talking about, because these are the
Your
guys
first
who-
recording.
Your first recording, your first time in studio. Besides, what's up, Kampala on your dad, on your
my
brother's
first, My
thing.
first time recording was with the Mother Africa guys, the Hip Hop Canvas.
Damn, that
So
was the
that's-
first
that-
time I recorded too.
Yeah, that's why I say I give a big shout out to Shadrach for giving me that platform.
Yeah. By the shout outs to Shadrach. Another unmentioned hero is another guy called Mona Hubbard,
Yeah,
who was
yeah,
part
yeah.
of that project.
Yeah, I remember him.
And another professor from Chambogo.
Yeah.
They designed that project, all of them.
Okay.
But Shadrach was mainly the guy who
Took it to the
who took it
streets.
to the streets,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, that's true.
People underestimate Shadrach. For Shadrach to become a saved man now,
Yeah.
Shadrach could have been a Suge Knight
No, you know, like, let me tell you
of
something.
this death row. Yeah?
I was so
Yeah.
surprised that it was lockdown and I had not seen Shadrach in a long time.
Yeah.
I remember. So when I was passing by on that, in Tinder, the police station around that yard there,
Yeah.
in Tinder police station, I bumped into him. I'm like, yo, Shadrach, what's that? Yeah. Man, me, I'm born again, man. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but what?
I told him,
Why
yeah,
is it
yeah.
so surprising when people say
Yeah.
they are born again?
No, also me, I'm born again.
Me too.
I'm born again. But
No,
of course,
you're born again. They are born again. They are born again.
me, I'm born again.
Yes.
But of course, we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But when back to the story, when I met Shadrach, I was like, hey, that's dope. Yeah. And every time I meet him, he's
So what was he doing at the petrol?
no. I met him
along.
the road.
So it wasn't like he was at the
no,
police station.
no, along the road. No,
But
along
you
the
shoot
road.
this guy some bail.
Yeah.
He's the only guy I know who goes to church among all of you guys.
Yeah,
He
who?
goes to church every
Him.
Sunday. Yeah.
Him. Yeah, but I for one have spent like a while, you guy.
Yeah.
That's
But
right.
church is whenever believers congregate. So I believe this is church.
Yeah.
Except green belongs to the dark side.
At least say the green side.
The green side. The green side,
The
right?
green side.
The
man.
green side. The
Yeah.
Infalme himself.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
this. Okay, let me not go down that road.
Yeah.
Mm.
But anyway, besides that, yeah, man, my first recording was at the Hip Hop Canvas,
Yeah.
and that
And
vibe-
for those who don't know, 2005?
2005.
Yes, that the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe. I was like, am I going to come correct? You know, they gave us that Mother Africa beat. So I was like, man.
This is not what I'm used to rhyming to,
used to this, man, because you know, for us we have these things of Tupac, first dope. I don't want to cuss on, you know, those things, and I was like, hey, so now you're giving me this beat, and then you have Nicky Nola and Cute Kai, oh Mother Africa, and so now I have to think about now Africa, people dying, you know, in war zones and stuff like that. Then I remembered Watoto Africa. I listened to Watoto Africa. Then that's how I got my vibe. And
so you used your brother's verse to give you guidance?
No, yeah, his song to give me guidance, and I created my own.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful, man.
Why don't you have an album?
Just directly like that?
Okay.
Good. There's the question.
Because
because 2025 was your first time in a studio.
No, 2005.
2005.
Yeah.
You guy.
That's 10 years.
Lethal. Why are you scratching the back of your head?
10 years.
What were you doing?
What were you, because you cannot be in this game for this long.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Please tell us why. Ask the question again, please.
He has no album.
Why don't you have an album?
Okay, now let me come back. Let me come down to the answer. The reason why I don't have an album is because I've been having ups and downs in this music. Like, I've been having people who have been managing me, and like, for example, I just told G that my manager passed on. That was like the breaking, like, you know, like where you see that.
Raw Records?
No, not Raw Records. That's before Records. It was called Kobe Gates. It was
the white guy, the mad white
mad
guy.
Yeah. He's the one who I like, you know, like you. It's like you when you see something and you say like, yes,
this is the moment.
This is the moment.
This is the opportunity.
This is the opportunity, because at the end of the day, you may have the talent, but the people who are managing you or governing you are not really providing what you need, and sometimes maybe they're slow or they're also hustling. But this was the right moment. Yeah. But then my soul, rest in peace, he passed on, and I joined Raw Records. I was working with my cousin Roland Agaba.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you were cousins.
Yeah,
but please go on.
Yeah. So basically, the first thing is we signed the contract, but then by the time we were working on an album, we first did an album as Raw Records, a collective, like a collection of all the artists. You remember T, bro? Mm-hmm. And then from some point, my contract got done. Then from there, I realized that no, this thing is taking me far, man. No. And then of course now I was just doing collaborations. I went to Urban Accent. I wasn't so serious with the music because, you know, let me be real with you. In this industry, in music, there's depression.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of depression. I won't lie to you. So I was going through a lot of depression. I was like, my friend, what's I have everything. Like what? Yeah. Steve Jin brought me out. I did my one of my first songs with like nobody paying for, like I paying for it. Steve Jin brought me out. I did the UG ad. I'm like, what's failing me from coming out? What's so hard? We won an award with Mother Africa. People know me. So
you also did ads, by the way. You did ads for Uganda, Uganda. So the money was there.
There's a time I met you at.
There was no money. There was no money. Say it.
Because every time I had that ad, I was like, Lethal is getting paid.
There's a time I found you at Drum Nation. There's a time I found you at Drum Nation in Tinder. Yeah. Were you also signed to them at the time?
Yeah, I was just working, you know, like for example, let's say now, like back in the day, like let's say now Baboon Forest has say, yeah, come and do a song. Hey, we come for the love of the music. You understand?
Yeah.
But as far as the artists are concerned, as you were saying, that he thought I had money, my friend.
So they weren't paying shit.
Was the ad free?
No, of course. By then, peanuts. You know, they gave me peanuts. That's the truth, man. Compared, like we were young. You see, that's why you say no man is an island. You always have to have a manager. You always have to. And by then, I was solo. It's just also like the same thing when I performed at the Chogam for the Queen of England.
You performed at Chogam?
Yeah, I performed alongside Peter Miles, alongside Grace Nachimera.
Yes.
Alongside Priscilla Kaliba, alongside Mention. I remember those parties were dope, you guy, man. After the show is the after party,
and after the party is the hotel lobby, and
after
the Belvedere then it's probably Chris.
Yeah.
And after the original, it's probably this.
Fiesta.
Yeah, but either way, yeah. But I see along my journey I've learned a lot. So right now no one can play me.
Yeah.
I'm very good at it. That's why you see for one, when I put music on a hold, I decided to start up my own company called the Hookup Incorporated, whereby I would give chance or a platform for these other artists who don't have access to be out there and known.
Like you also decided to play the other artists that don't know the game.
No. Yeah, like let's say you're an artist, basically.
Your microphone.
let's say you're an artist and then you don't have, first of all, you don't know like the likes of, you mentioned any DJ, any presenter that you know was big on radio, and you don't have that access. Mackenzie, and I have the access. So what I'll do, I'll say like, you pay for my services.
The hookup.
Yeah.
There's actually something, that what you're doing is very, very brilliant, actually. There's a name for it.
Yeah.
In Washington.
Yeah.
The plug?
No. That's on the street. On the street it's called the plug.
Yeah.
In Washington, Babaita, a lobbyist.
A lobbyist, okay.
And not because they chill in the lobby. Actually, they actually chill in the lobby.
Okay.
But lobbyists are usually like, that's a brilliant idea, bro. They are basically power brokers.
Yeah, power brokers, yeah.
Like a lobbyist is going to hook up a company going through trouble with the politician to pass the law.
Yeah,
that's going to make them
that's
safe.
True, that's
you
true.
get me?
No, you know
so
what I'm talking about.
It's evil in Washington because for them when they do it, they do it on some shit like, bruh, I need to sell more food to schools, but the government is giving these people food for free. Then these other guys are going to go talk to the president or whatever, and the president is going to pass a law saying we're no longer giving free meals to what? To schools. Then you find that in that region, that guy sells all of his stock, he makes profits. But is it a nice thing? No. So that exists in Washington, but then there is also Hollywood. Hollywood is where a GNL would come to you and be like, Letho, you've been in Hollywood for a long time. Man, I would like to meet Jamie Foxx. You're like, oh, Jamie, I know Jamie. Then, according to your company, I would sign up. I'll sign up, and then before I know it, I'm invited to Jamie Foxx's house. You know
what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. So that's the business model for your company.
Yeah, like basically, I hook up guys like interviews and also like shows, and I try to guide them basically. And I see like, and I got so many cuts. I got so many cuts nominated in the hip hop awards. Like for example, you remember our homie Stone City? He was nominated Diaspora.
Yes.
The Diaspora, that category. I have some cuts. I work with the guys of Clark Inc. So I figured out this was the best way of like, okay, fine, music is not working for me right now. Though people were asking me, Letho, what's up? Where's the music? So I was like, no, let me first put this on a hold, and let me now focus first on this.
On the business.
You understand? You see, you don't have to live on music alone. You have to also I like what you've done. You know what I'm saying? You're spreading your wings out there. You understand?
Yeah.
At least you have to eat from this side, this side, this side, this side. But they already know where this side is, where all this has come from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like that idea for your company, man. But let me hope you're not going to become a Kayungirizi, because locally Baba ita Kayungirizi. But actually, what you're doing is I've also found it in Nairobi when I was doing the press tour for Nsimbi. For the album there and basically promoting the brand in Nairobi. And we didn't have to make so many phone calls. We just made. The person just told me, oh, just hook up with this friend of mine. And it was just one phone call, and I had the whole city on lock. You get me? It was more like, now what's your schedule? She drew up the schedule. All the people that I needed to meet who are influential, all the brands that would be interested in what we're doing. Embassies, like the whole nine, basically. So you are going to become like, I think, that very influential person in this city. Basically, where just one phone call, call Letho.
One phone call. Okay, now what's up? Quick thing. Man. It doesn't. And the good thing is I have a good relationship with these guys in the media industry, and they're my friends. So it's a good thing.
So why don't you use those connections to push your own music?
Now I'm coming to that right now.
You've just woken up.
I'm not woken up, my friend. I'm now, I'm now with Not So Noise. I'm not, I work with them. I partner with them. I'm not yet signed. You understand? But at the end of the day, Mr. Emma or Mr. Emma told me that, yo, Letho, why don't you, because I had gone there to help them with the marketing, and he told me, Letho, why don't you drop an album? So right now, as I speak, I have like 10 songs so far done off my album, The Letho Injection, that so many people have been waiting for. And I have now like 5 more to go. So basically,
finally,
it's
coming. So finally, this baby is coming.
It's coming to life.
Yeah. And expect it's going to be the best of Lethal, because now you see, I think this was maybe in God's plan, because I'm now all grown. I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not like because now you see we were caught up in that era where we were confused with Chidandali and all that. So now you think, okay, now Nigerians, this. Now let me be real with you, straight up, and I'm going to say it live.
Yeah.
Ugandan artists are freaking copycats. You have never ever found out an identity that really defines you as you. In Nairobi, you have Genge. In Dar es Salaam, you have Bongo. In Uganda, what do we have, bruv? We got nothing. You understand? So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is you just need to be yourself. Like, bring out something. So anyway,
let them know.
Coming down to my album, The Lethal Injection has 10 songs. I have 5 more to go.
Yes.
I have 8 singles. In fact, I was talking to Mr. GNL, and I was like, you remember me back in the day? Most of my songs were just collaborations. But this time around, I have 8 singles.
Yes.
And so far, I played like 5 for some people, and they were like, yo, Lethal, when the album drops, please get me. I want a copy.
A copy,
yeah. And one of those singles is my homie. May so rest in peace, Imperial.
Yes.
This homie here.
Rest in peace, man.
We were working on a project and we did a song. So one of them is there. So yeah, that's it. So you guys watch out. So my album is dropping very soon.
Yeah.
I think the only collaboration I've had with Mr. GNL is On Your Crew and Mother Africa. That's it.
No. Yeah. Mother Africa 2005.
Yeah.
And which one? Shit on Your Crew? We shit on Your Crew. They're the titles of those days.
I'm telling you. But let me tell you something. On Your Crew.
Yes.
Now let me be real with you.
Yes.
If that song came out.
Yes.
It didn't come out?
It didn't come out. But if that song came out, because everyone was on point.
Everyone was on point, yeah.
Me, I was working for EXP Momentum.
Yes.
You understand? You remember? I used to come with all those T-shirts and promotions and stuff.
Yes.
I remember, what's that road on the Table Road as you're going, like, from Queensway as you're going up, and there's that big field there where people chill as you're going from Kampala, like Taxi Park. And
yes.
Know that place?
Do you know, I'm the worst person to ask about names in this city.
Even
do you know how I know this city? Just name a bar in that area. But sometimes people tell me, never deku round about a Chibuye. I'm like, and now blank out, right?
Yeah.
Until somebody says, oh, where so and so is. I'm like, okay. That's how I know this city.
Yeah.
Which is ashaming because we've grown up here.
Yeah.
But I only know it by buildings and
bars.
Like me, I also don't know Kampala very well. I just know there.
Somebody's like, Nsange Namungona. I'm like, oh, where is that? Then I have to go to Google Maps, which is funny. But if you just tell me, Nsanga Wano, I'll be there in a few.
So I was saying, like, when I won't forget that moment. I was there, and how these promotion guys throw like games on stage.
Yeah.
And then they wanted their Charlie to go, and then they said this one is one who won, and then they said, man, they threw stones, They threw stones, and then I remember
so someone was trying to cheat you out of your blessing.
No, like we're the ones who were doing the promos.
Oh, you are the ones
running the promos. So like how they call people
on
stage.
So you gave the praise to someone who hadn't won.
Who won?
Who won? Yes.
But then this is Bayai wanted them to win. Yet you are not there. They threw stones. And I was like, N Imperial is calling me. Yo, we're going to studio. Where are you? That's right. We first hit in the track. Yeah. Then afterwards, I had to come and find my homies at No End Entertainment. Song was produced by Uncle Deno.
Yes.
I remember this guy came correct.
Oh, we recorded that song at No End. Yeah.
Back door.
Yes.
I remember this guy.
We were the guys who used to record at night.
Yeah. I remember. We drop brains on them. Why
didn't that song come out?
I really don't know. I just put the song there.
Because you're recording back door.
No.
Did we pay the full fees? Because I don't remember contributing. I didn't have money.
That was Imperial. That was a late Imperial's project. Sure.
Yes.
May so rest in peace. He knows what. But at the end of the day, whoa. So I'm thinking like, man, we should do a collaboration for old time's sake. Anytime soon, I'm open.
Oh, like you and I?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you got it, man. You got it, man.
Talking about, man.
We should.
Because even before anything, I will play some of my songs and you'll be like, because I don't think you've listened to me anytime soon. Any new songs, I already have one with Lyrical
Just send me a song that you think I'd be perfect on.
Yeah.
Just leave that gap empty. Just leave chorus, tell me the concept, and we'll make it happen. The good thing is that the engineer is right there. So,
Mr. Green.
But then there's the other man. See the other man putting up his sleeves.
Yeah.
Like after I say yes to collaborations, like I not just said yes, but this much is charges for verse. But there's no charging this time. We're not charging.
I'll give you an invoice.
This man wants to give people invoice. Every time I say yes, I'm in a bar. I'm like, yeah, of course, yes. This guy comes now. It's like, bro, it's not happening unless there is. How much do you charge for verse? Because I charge for my verses now.
Charge for a verse.
Have you ever charged for a verse?
Have you ever charged for verse?
Yeah, I've ever charged for a verse.
Mm-hmm. Not on an ad, but like a song.
No, on a song.
Yeah,
I've charged it.
Which artist paid?
Some guy called John K, but you don't know him. Called John K, but he paid me good money. I remember.
$100,000.
Like $500K.
$500K. Cool.
By that time, and I did my verse.
That's $500,000.
Yeah, but you see, like sometimes, we did. Yeah, it was good business. And let me just stop there. I don't want to go into details.
You never count your
right
money
now, do you think artists
while
should pay for a verse?
Yeah?
Right now, do you think rappers can pay for verses?
With each other or like from?
Yeah, starts with us. With the
like if they would like want us to pay for a verse or them to pay
like among yourselves, do you think you can pay for each other's verses?
No, we don't pay for each. Unless what I stick on is I like new talent. If you're good, then why not? Let's jump in and work on it. That's what it is.
So how do you gain from each other in terms of business, monetary wise?
Of course, once the song is good, we sign a contract. We have a percentage, and we see what moves forward. That's how it works.
Yes,
that's a good model too. That's a good model too. Where you're like, okay, let me just give you a hookup. Then in the future, but you don't make a lot of money that way.
I know.
Yeah. And I never used to charge for verses. As a matter of fact, I didn't begin charging for verses until like COVID, I think. But I learned that model from Los Angeles, basically.
Okay.
With Snoop, you pay for the writer, you pay for the studio, and then you pay for him to come also for the video. That's different. Then you pay for the video, and then you have to pay for his stylist, his food, his whole crew.
No, that's what's happening here right now.
Yeah. But it's because I think most people do not even see the value when an artist who has your experience gives you a free verse. Some people take it like it's for granted. Like I have people in my DM saying, like, I don't even know this person, but they're saying, let's do a collabo. That's not how it works. It has never worked like that. I don't know. I think for the last 20 years, it hasn't been like that.
No.
For me, it's off the vibe we're having with each other. I know you. I respect you as an artist. And also, if I like the project. Because there's so many songs. I could call you on a song which you don't like. But then there are songs which are like perfect for where I'm like, okay, on this verse, if I put so and so. So I think those are the best combinations of things. Before we get off the point of paying for verses, don't you think that after you put money into growing a brand, that you should be able to earn from the fruits of your labor? For example, you've been paying for videos, you've been going to interviews, you've been dressing nice, you've been paying management, you've been doing all these things. Don't you think there should be exchange for the services for someone who wants to use your visibility? Because it's the same, the way that I look at it is the same way. A radio station puts up the towers, pays the best presenters to grab the attention of the masses. So whoever comes to use those services pays for the airtime. Yeah. I think that's another model which will help our rappers earn more from the game.
Yeah, that's true. But like what I can contribute on that is, like I said, reason why hip hop has not been steadily growing in Uganda is because we have not been given that audience, and that's why even though like you can ask me,
but nobody's going to give you the audience. You have to come and take it. You have to
come and take it. But like I told you, like. Along the way, like along this journey where I've come from, I've seen a lot of corruption in
the industry.
So many people have good music, but can't put it out. They do their best, shoot good videos, You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh yeah, Litho.
Yeah.
Corruption is the name of the industry.
That's true.
Like you should just recognize that it's there.
Yeah, it is there. It's really
because trust me. If it's the music industry in Uganda, in Nigeria, in South Africa, in America, in London, corruption is the name of the game. That's how all those people play. So, as a good artist, your role is to dodge the corruption or make sure that you dodge where the snakes. If the snake is going this way, know that it's going to turn its head here.
Yeah.
So move there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how you play this game properly.
Yeah.
Because the snakes are always out there to grab you.
They also saying that there's so many ways how to kill a rat.
Yeah.
So like I use my example. I came from Nairobi, came to Uganda. I didn't know Uganda. I knew Kiswahili a bit. I knew English.
Wajua kuongea Swahili? Kidogo mimi tu.
Mambo nasemaje?
Mambo, don't take me mambo supidi. Kopoa. This one grew up in a he knows soldiers, so he knows. He knows properly. He knows a little bit. Yeah. But our resident professor in Kiswahili is the man you see right there. Whenever we have what's bibuzo? Maswali. Yeah. When maswali mingi, tunakurify you to green.
I will see you.
Tunataka mtu atufundishe Swahili as a unit.
No worries.
Together tunawakilisha East Africa units. Move together.
So I was saying,
guy got that one together tonight. 1, 2, 3 together tonight.
In every song now.
It's a very, very beautiful slogan, and I should say that I'm not the one who began it. You remember this was the slogan for East Africa TV.
Yeah.
But I believe in a mission of Pan-Africanism. Na hiyo ni maswali ya maendeleo. It's for development.
Okay.
Mukutano Junction ni Baboon Forest podcast. This is the meeting spot where those ideas and the East African community should come together in hip-hop in order for us to drive the narrative of Pan-Africanism forward. For me, my whole career is because I want to see black people do better.
Oh, that's true.
If you follow it all through my music, it's because I want to make you smile. I want to inspire you to spark your imagination and have the confidence to know that we can take over the whole globe. Yeah. So when I say MC Afrik, because it's because of confidence that you need to have confidence to inspire you to the next level.
That's true.
Then the next thing after that is to remind you that it's only together that we can ever accomplish anything.
True.
That's my mission.
That's true.
So don't get tired of hearing the phrase. I'm not trying to show that I know Swahili. It's just a beautiful phrase which I believe if all of us embody that, we will create something of value. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I had one question for you, Litho.
What's up?
Didn't you feel like, or do you feel a certain way that you're releasing an album at a time hip-hop is, not like very steady?
I don't like people saying stuff like that. What do you mean hip-hop is not steady?
It's not steady because everybody is, people didn't turn up to support, the hip-hop show. Yes. They are dissing each other.
Yes.
Everybody's trying to pick on the other in one more
That's
the other.
That's the beauty of it. There's beauty in the chaos.
That's the beauty, you understand?
There's a beauty in the chaos. Yeah. Actually, be worried. Sorry for kidnapping your question.
No.
I would be worried if there was no chaos. You get me? I love to thrive in the chaos.
Let's say our rappers.
Our role is to create chaos. So there's growth.
Yeah.
Bro, before the universe exploded into the Big Bang to create this peaceful universe you see right now, there had to be chaos in the skies in order for it to erupt. There had to be massive pressure. Black hole collapsing upon black hole. In order to create a lot of heat for this thing to explode and create the planets that we see. I'm always grateful when there is chaos and instability, by the way. Because it's the instability that creates the stability. My brother, tell him, preach.
What's the question?
You're releasing an album when there is whatever. It's unstable.
When there's disharmony.
Disharmony.
No, let me tell you something. I believe in change. Like even whatever happened like with the Yenze and everything. That's growth already. We're already showing we're already having people talking about hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How comes that some rappers are actually happy that the event didn't go well?
But Green, we had 2,500 people there. That's a victory.
Saying why they.
Oh, okay.
To
Let's
them,
go.
like,
Let's go.
It's them, man. It's the, you see, like I said, I was telling GNL, like, you know, there's one thing you should understand. If you're there and you don't have even anyone hating on you, that means you're not that great.
True.
And it's true.
Most rappers are village.
Yeah, that's them, man. I'm just a watcher, but I still build that thing up. I'm still dedicated to. But as far as my album is concerned, I know it's gonna, because so many people have been waiting on this album.
Yeah.
You understand?
Do you have any videos out, like music videos?
No, I'm just going to work on a video. I'm going to work like, I told you I'm partnering with Not So Noise, so we have like 5 videos already lined up.
Wow.
Okay.
And we also have our own cameras. Like we bought our, what even the great make uses. We have like 3 cameras and all that. But besides that, I have 5 videos dropping. And I believe, like, because now we learned from our mistakes in the past. So we went back to the drawing board. So we'll make it happen. Do you understand? Like I told you, I was still explaining. When I came from Nairobi and I came to Uganda, I didn't know how to speak Luganda. I didn't know anything. I just knew English and a bit of Kiswahili. And by then, East Africa TV was the biggest station.
Yes.
So what I did, I remember, even I think G was there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start now putting Kiswahili
in my lyrics
and English.
Yes.
And that's how my music was out there in Dar es Salaam in East Africa.
Yeah, and that's how you gained an advantage over so many rappers who are here.
Yeah.
Because all they could do was like
Say it.
Let me keep the peace.
I thought you love chaos.
No, here's the thing, guys. I don't know why I have to teach you lessons now. Now let me teach another lesson, my brother.
Okay.
There's a book. I shouldn't tell people I've read this book, and I shouldn't have to. But knowledge is power. Let me share. There's a book which every politician reads.
Yeah.
And which every CEO reads.
Mm-hmm.
But in that book, there's a rule that you should know when to be the lamb and when to be the lion.
Yeah.
So in this moment, it's not a moment for chaos.
Yeah, it's not a moment.
Keep the peace.
Yeah.
Let Simba play with Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
But when it's time to fight with Scar, all the claws will come out.
Yeah,
and Scar will regret why he laughed.
Yeah.
When Mufasa died. Because Simba is back.
He's back.
Like there's a time for everything. There's a Bible verse for that. We should look up that Bible verse because it's a guiding principle actually.
He goes to church, so he must be.
You go to church. What's that Bible verse?
There is even a song.
I know. Tell us the verse, please. You tell us you were born again, Bichi.
Yeah, but
Tumukute.
I will tell you off cameras because I don't want to come off.
I'm going to Google that verse for us. There's a time for everything. Yes, you were saying, Mr. Bagene. We're in Tanzania. You're popping off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. Before I want to correct you.
Yeah.
I'm not Bagene. Bagene is my uncle, Shane Bagene. You know.
Yes.
The family name is called Bagere.
Bagere, not Bagene.
Bagene is my uncle.
Okay. He's also Muchiga.
Yeah, he's a Muchiga.
100%.
Yeah.
Are you Muchiga 100%?
I'm Muchiga, half Muchiga, half Mutoro.
That's why you have a hard and soft side. Because on the microphone you're lethal. But with the ladies, the Mutoro comes out.
I didn't know. You see, you bring that combination of Muchiga. You know, in Kavala it's very cold.
Yes.
And also Mutoro there in Fort Potro, guys are freaking hot. So you
I thought you said it was PG. Yeah?
Sorry. What have I said? My bad.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's PG.
It's PG.
But you can censor that. No worries.
Yeah. We'll edit it out.
Yeah. So like when I went to Tanzania, all that it's so sad, man. I did not get to meet Bush Baby, man.
Yeah.
Because he was the first guy. You know, I was one of the first MCs on East Africa TV.
Me
Friday
too.
Late Night Sebo.
Me too.
Yeah.
Or on East Africa TV.
Yeah, like to go to
go over there. Yes. Because
Friday Night Live.
Yeah.
Sebo
called me because you see by that time the Uganda Waraji was popping a lot, the adverts, and they would call
and
me
Sebo loves Waraji.
No, not Sebo. I'm saying Bush Baby. Activations. I'll go for activations at Steakhouse. So I met Bush Baby. May he so rest in peace. And I told him, yo, man, he's like, I like what you do. I said, so when I come to Tanzania, is it okay? Just holler at me. So the time I went there with my manager, I went to East Africa TV. You as an artist, what would you do when you go to a country, a new country or a new place? You move your music. So I quickly said, the next thing I did the next day after meeting this guy here, my late manager, I said, let's go to East Africa TV, we dropped the music there, and then I told him, like, tell him it's lethal. He was not there. Next thing you know, he calls me and he's like, are you available Friday?
Sebo called you, or was it Bush Baby that called you?
I met Sebo there.
Solid guy, man.
But Sebo was, I met Sebo on that day, man. The guy was a blazed you guy.
By the way, I was making a joke when I said Sebo loves Waraji, but now you're trying to, okay.
Sebo, so, you know, East Africa really carried me a bit. And then when I came down here, Hot 100, I remember, there's a time when you start with NBS, was it NBS? NBS, when we just released Serious, all those videos, Ra with Tibro and Hans. Those were the
Ra has a video.
Yeah, Ra. Where we one in the building, Ra. Unani fanyani jiske. Ra. You in love with a comedian. Ra. Those are the songs. So yeah, guys gave us what? Gave us that platform because they had no music.
So you are in Tanzania. Sebo is a legend,
He's a legend.
Very big legend. And I think is he at Clouds FM now?
I really don't know.
I don't know, but we need to check up on Sebo because when we go to Tanzania, that's the person you need to meet. Besides Bush Baby, the other person to meet was Sebo, a legend in the game. Basically, he's really good at what he does.
He's good.
And for me, he was an OB in Shira College Boutique. I don't know if he even remembers that, but he was like several classes ahead of us. But he was a prefect for the mess. I don't remember, but one of those
mess. It was the mess is for Chimere.
I don't remember exactly. It might have been mess, might have been time, whatever. I don't remember. But he was one of those guys. Yeah. So man, those guys gave me my platform. So what? How many songs is Lethal Injection going to be the album? How many songs is going to be?
15 songs.
Hey, I did 16, you're doing 15. Hey, rappers are stepping up now.
15.
Because these things of dropping, I'm dropping a 3-song EP. Ebyo byachito. That's ku level yo upcoming for 3 songs. But when a men are talking, we drop 16.
Now you're giving me a
16
challenge.
shots.
Let's now put it's going to be 16.
16.
Yeah.
Kali. Let's do this.
That's true. But besides that, the Lethal Injection is dropping.
Yeah.
I already have a song out from the album Bring the Noise from Not So Noise, but it's also going to be on my album. It's a single I did with Lyrical G.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys
GMC, the Tripology.
Yeah, Lyrical G is, like I told you, remember I told you about my name being Frickin' Joe?
Yeah.
So we were recording a song off the Hip-Hop Canvas. It's called You Gotta Be Strong. I think you remember that song, Me, Cute, Kaye, and Rugged. And so now I was there, then we were recording, then it's like, you know how Lyrical G is like, so it's like, yo, so...
Kujere guarding all the time.
So it's like, yo, what's your... So what are you going to call yourself? I said, yo, your name after recording the verse. So what name? They want to know the name. I said, that guy, I'm called Frickin' Joe. You waka, don't... Are you an R&B singer? I'm like, no, I'm trying to put
Frickin' Joe.
I'm like, no, man. Then he said, like, yo, okay, call yourself something like Lethal.
Yeah.
And that's how Lethal was born.
Oh, Lethal was... So Lyrical gave you the name Lethal.
Yeah, he gave me that name. So it has been an honor for me to have a song with him on, like, the Not So Nice song
crazy.
that's out
That's
right
crazy.
now. Yeah.
So what I liked about those times, now I'm going to sound old school, but what I liked about those times, like all rappers were bachiga about what they were doing. Like, if you were work or did something work, niggas will call you out on spot. But what has allowed the workness to fester nowadays is because people see something work and they're afraid of saying, bruh, that's work.
They want to be politically correct.
They want to be politically correct. If someone is like, man, no, the verses work. Like, I've been called out before, from back in the day, where guys would be like, nah, this is not it.
True. And
you're like, you know what? You also feel it, and you're like, I just wanted to do the verse in Veong and day, but people would actually be like, we believe you can do better. And I think it's those circles where you'd be called out, that actually the iron sharpened the iron. In order to create great music.
But you see, it's always good to be honest with an artist. You understand? And this is one thing I learned from Steve Jean. Because I remember I was working on one of my first songs I did from Steve Jean's, and it was called From Dust Till Dawn. I did with Nicky Nola and some guy called Antonio Drake. But I had this chick from KIU who was so beautiful, brown. She was Chikuyu, but she had like a voice, but the voice was there. But I said, he's what? She's the one going to sing it. She came and I did my verse and she sang the chorus.
Oh, you were smitten.
Yeah, I was smitten.
Some people would say, whipped. Was it not the one back in the day?
PG.
PG. Okay, my bad. We're going to start a swear jar.
Yeah, right.
Every time somebody swears on this podcast, you're going to be putting 10K?
10K.
So, 1K. Let's begin with 1K.
Okay.
Let's begin with 1K.
And the money goes to those who don't swear.
Okay. No. The money has to go to. Let me tell you something which I'm passionate about lately, which I'm going to begin organizing people to do. I believe we should start taking care of old people. Those old women you see, old men, old women that you see in villages who can no longer work.
Yeah, that's true.
You get me?
Yeah.
You don't know if they sleep hungry, they don't have no one taking care of them.
Yeah.
I think there's a need that we need to, as those ones who can still work.
Yeah.
I think we should. I would take that money from the swear jar and then begin giving. Look for an old woman in the vicinity.
Yeah.
And begin telling her, "Muzee again on your sukari."
It's good to give back.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's how.
So you take this Chikuyu woman to Steve Jean because you're smitten.
Yes, I was smitten.
You think she can sing even?
Yeah,
Love is blind.
I'm telling you that.
You're blinded.
I was blinded.
What did Steve Jean say?
She after singing and then she left. Then the guy told me, no, man, this one won't work. I said, but no, she won't work.
Yeah.
Get Nikki Nola, and that's how.
Shout out to Nikki Nola, by the way. We need you on this podcast as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to reconnect with Nikki Nola.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
is he around or is he in Dubai?
No, he's back. Actually, we used to meet up there at a place called Mojo. It's around Muyenga Tankyo.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's back, and he was inviting me to a celebrity basketball thing.
Great. Before I say, I know if Nikki Nola sees this, you're Nikki Nola, man. I'm your brother from another mother, man. I've failed to get your contacts, whatever. What's up? You forgot about a bro, man. Holla at your homie, man.
Hey, Nikki Nola has got the message, I'm so sure. Because he watches this podcast, he tells me he follows.
Yeah, man.
You get me? Yeah. So, Litho is looking for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So let's talk about relationships in hip hop. Those that are between brothers and then those which are with their loved ones or partners. Do you have a stable partner now? It's for
you can explain
marriage. You can explain. But I can explain. I can explain.
Anyway, I have a girl who I'm seeing. She's called, I won't mention her name, but I've been with her for like 6 or 7 years. 7 years, yeah. And we're looking forward to tying the knot very soon. Yeah.
Okay.
And the question was?
No, I just wanted to elaborate on that because I'm trying to see if there's a correlation between. Let me not give it away. Do you think you've been a better artist with a partner, or do you think partners somehow ruin the art? What's your view in terms of?
I get what you're saying.
Being in a relationship, artists and relationships, especially hip hop artists and relationships.
No, as far as I'm concerned, having a partner, as far as you're doing your music, or as far you're saying hip hop, basically.
Yeah.
Or in general.
Let's just put it generally.
Yeah. Having that's the only way even how you can define a lady who loves you. If she supports what you want and your dream is there, it's good. So basically, having a chick or a partner who really supports you is one way forward that really defines as a lady to be with you all the way, as I believe. But for those who are I think that's one way even you can determine to see that this chick likes me or she doesn't, or she's maybe in it for the money or for the fame, basically. But a person who's there with you through thick and thin is someone. But those are the challenges people face.
Someone who is thick but also thin. Is that what you said?
No, like through thick and thin, like times of this guy.
I mean,
You need to be thick and thin.
No. This guy. No, I'm saying through thick and thin, like through the hardship and the good times and the bad times.
Yeah.
That's when you can really understand that this person is really there for me or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For example, now I can now focus on you. You have a partner who's there for you and knows what you want, and that's how you're building up something. You're building up a legacy. That's the only way how you could tell that this is the right one. You understand?
Yeah.
But if you get someone from another another, I don't know. It's a different story, man.
Yeah. So it's a positive for you.
It's positive. It's positive.
What do you guys think about rappers, artists, creatives with relationships? Because I've seen those that have gone like superbly, and then I've seen those which are like, bruh, break up with that girl. That girl is just stress for you. in general, from your personal experiences, have relationships improved your creativity or are they detrimental? Present company excluded, not your current girlfriend. Because I know you won't give me honest answers.
No, for me, I'm going to be straight up.
Yeah.
I feel I'm more creative when I'm free.
When you're alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm free to do what it is that I want to do.
Yes. When there's no, what are you doing late in the night in the studio? Yeah.
Okay. And also, like, if I want to get some inspiration somewhere else, you get what I mean? I should be free to get inspiration from somewhere else.
Someone goes to Japan,
you get
and then he goes to India just to find inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm talking about races of the girls Green has dated.
So you get.
Yeah.
That's why we are recording.
We are recording for evidence.
So like, I feel for a creative to really be free in their creative self, they should actually be free.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think Kanye West is better as a creative when he was solo or when he was with Kim? But I think he made his best music when he was with the other girl, the one he divorced.
Amber.
Not even. Hey, okay. But there's an argument to be made there. By the way,
married to Amber. Was
he wasn't married to Amber.
Yeah,
Amber was for inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amber was for
That's
inspiration.
when he made his best
but
works.
Okay. There's something. Even Wiz Khalifa made his best music with Amber.
With Amber.
So I think some rappers should go find Amber.
They should go to Amber.
Amber alert.
So which rappers in UG should we recommend to Amber?
All rappers in UG need Amber except me. Except
Me
me and Litho.
Litho, you're not speaking for yourself.
Me and Litho were in relationship. Every other rapper needs Amber. Amber alert.
UG rappers should first start with Zari.
Good point. Case in point, by the way.
Because she'll build your brand up.
Yeah.
I have a theory, by the way. That's
why we are recording.
Yeah, we are recording. We are recording for the benefit of these rappers who don't know the game.
Oh, they should start with the low budget Zaris.
Before they start over the low budget. The low budget Zari is crazy.
Yeah.
The low budget Zari. Please describe. That's a new term, by the way. Describe a low budget Zari.
Somebody that wants to be. Yeah, Zari wannabe.
A Zari wannabe.
Yes,
That's a low budget Zari. Yeah.
Where is your money?
There are many. There's so many low budget. Just like there are so many low budget Kim Kardashian, so many low budget J-Los. But there's a point that you rent.
You see how Sheila helped.
That's the point I was driving to.
The other friend of ours.
Ricky.
Yeah,
Ricky man. So
But I don't want to mention their name because once let's not stumble and get over this point. Let's not stumble over that. I'm not going to say Sheila helped Rickman's career.
She did.
Because
no, that's me speaking.
Why are you putting me in the line of fire, guy?
It's not you speaking.
Okay, you're the one speaking.
Yeah, I'm the one saying that.
Okay, but from the way that I see it, they loved each other.
Yeah.
Until whatever happened, until they separated. Yeah. I believe both of them are happy in whatever relationships they are having. But there's a point to be made here about how a rapper's relationship with their significant other could be very, very helpful and advantageous, while others have actually
reclined
and even fallen off the cliff. Now because they met a Jezebel. Because they met a Jezebel.
Yeah.
The chick every time he comes back is like, now look at your hair. Now look at the time you come. Like there's no peace in the home. And you're like, bruh, you used to be fat, used to be happy, laughing all the time.
You're balancing like a kid. You're sagging your pants like a
now
kid.
You're drinking too much.
The other guy was
music itakusasula. It's good to have people who give you that
confidence.
That confidence and inspiration. Like, I'm here with you no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said there's a rapper who's ever wearing Bitenje. I am like, what do you mean? Then that guy's like, he's helping promote his wife's business. So I'm like, but he's killing his brand
over wearing Bitenje.
You get. But somebody said the reason why they wear the Bitenje
is to promote a business.
Yeah.
Which is not bad at all, by the way.
It's not bad. But
you should be able to support your partner's business. Actually, I believe in that.
Yeah,
I believe in that on that front.
Even when it affects your own brand, right?
Because at the end of the day, let me tell you guys,
it's family.
Family is over everything.
Yeah.
Some people is cliques over everything, which I believe is like really morally fucked up. Some people it's like they will eat a bowl of shit if you told them that they will have 100,000 followers the next day. They will eat that bowl of shit. Actually, there's even a viral clip which is called "What to Chicks and a Cup," where women actually chewed human feces.
Yeah, the ones in
to
Dubai?
Create a viral. That was in Dubai. I think it was in Thailand, but there were two white girls, and there was a cup that had. You can look it up if you're not disgusted by things like that.
Yeah.
But there are people who I know will sacrifice all their morals for a viral moment, clicks over everything. And then there's another model which I subscribe to, where it's family over everything. Now, the beauty with family over everything, there's no loss. Even if you say it damages the brand, at the end of the day, it makes your partner happy.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. You're good.
Right? What you say.
And by the way, if the business makes money, if you ever happen to stumble upon bad times, they are there to bless the family. So I believe in that. I believe in that. I was budding in Cuba, and there's no need to Cuba. It's a positive message. I was going to say about the quality of the Bitenji being worn.
But also like but creatively speaking, if it wasn't because of family, I doubt if they would put on that stuff.
Yeah, love is blind. But I still stand over that it should be. It's family over everything. Like I've been around circles of people outside our African circles, right? And I've seen. Oh, actually, there's a point. Actually, somebody made.
Yeah.
Controversially, Dr. Uma Johnson.
Yeah, Dr. Uma.
But there's something about when it requires you to support family, right? That it's not just even. Let's use bread to very Mobitenge, but let's use bread. There are communities where if there are 12 bakeries on a street, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good all the other bakeries are and how better their bread is, they will not let $1 leave their community to go to another to another person's what? Pockets or in another communities, whatever. So they will support this person, right? And keep on giving them honest feedback about how the dough is still wet. Man, you need to perfect this. Maybe I should introduce you to this other guy. No, it's like, oh, now the other bread I bought was whack, but this other one, there's an improvement there. Whatever you're doing, keep on doing that. But they give each other opportunities to fail so that they perfect the product, and then they keep on supporting each other because they know if this person makes a lot of money from this bakery, he's also going to have money to come support my phone shop. Or to support my other mechanic shop. So the community grows like that. And they were drawing the parallels between us as black people and those communities, either Indian or Jewish or whatever. Yeah, that we as black people, it came out of, there was a podcast, I think it's called Annual Leisure. I don't know if it was Annual Leisure or something. But somebody said, oh, if I come to a black shop, I'm not supporting black businesses just because they're black businesses. If I come and the food is late, blah, 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 I'm leaving, blah, blah, blah. And then the other rebuttal from the community of people on the podcast was, from black Twitter.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, you're willing to let so many other communities slide away with that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so sure there are places where you can go and wait for your food for an hour.
Yeah.
But you're willing to let them slide. But for your own, you want to crucify them and kill the business before it even is given a chance to improve. Just keep on giving positive feedback.
Yeah.
Tell them, improving. I'm not coming back if you're not whatevering. Delivering the food on time. Things like that.
Yeah.
So even for business, let's say the vitenji is not as interesting. But I understand that he has to wear the vitenji until the business gets to a point where they can hire a better tailor, a better designer, to hire more staff to improve on the quality, of the product. So I support this on many fronts, that the family needs that money. She needs that visibility, because if a person has the visibility, he or she, I don't know even who the partner is, he or she needs that visibility. And at the end of the day, guess what's going to happen if you don't support your partner's business? Kuyomba in the house. But when you support them, it only takes a matter of time of positive feedback, where you're like, okay, now that chitenji looks like a curtain. Let's try another material. Let's try another color. Let's try another this. Let's try another this. And when you give it time, and it doesn't take long, a year, 2 years, the product improves, and you're like, I didn't even like think this was going to get there, but it gets there out of consistently supporting.
And positive feedback.
Yeah, positive feedback. Yeah.
Positive feedback. Yeah. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your partner have a business you can support? Or she's only supporting you and
you
you're not supporting her.
At all.
And you're not supporting her. No, he has a partner. He has just told us he has a partner.
But I know for her she works.
She works, huh?
Yeah, she works.
So in the morning you prepare for her breakfast. You're like, I know you are.
Oh, she prepares for you lunch.
No, wait. There's a setup here.
Good thing both of us are chefs, man.
Big man.
You remember I like cooking, so yeah.
So you're not like these local African men who think that when a man cooks, you're a woman.
No, man. Let me tell you something.
That fake ass shit.
Chef level.
I'm on a chef level. Like I love cooking, because I always used to watch even the maids I used to bring at home, and even my mom.
Yeah.
So for you to understand food on a different level.
Yeah. So sometimes I would like to experiment. You understand?
Yeah.
That's one of my talents. I love cooking.
Yeah.
What do you love to cook the most? As Lethal.
Me.
Cook rappers.
Grasshopper.
Cook rappers.
Cooking rappers.
Cooking rappers. No.
Yeah.
I love cooking pilau and beef.
That's some dog shit. There's a specialty in that.
Yeah. And then there's also.
Do you put mudalasin in there? You know the guys who put the pilau and then put mudalasin.
Yeah.
That shit is dope.
But then besides that, also like okay, I like experimenting on so many things. But the reason why I've said beef, I like meat, man.
Yeah,
you love meat. Muchiga. Typical Muchiga.
I love meat.
Do you love Umonde also?
Irish.
Irish.
I love Irish.
Typical Muchiga. Muchiga. Irish and meat.
There's that dish that my mom had. She always liked, and we always like it. She makes it with butter and whatever. But I've forgotten the name.
A shabwe?
No, butter and some. But it's I don't know. I've forgotten the name.
What do they cook with butter? You're the one who owns,
Irish.
This guy owns a restaurant, by the way.
A restaurant.
Yeah,
we do.
There's butter and
Japanese
Irish,
cuisine.
and then like they put some veggies on it and green. But the way it comes out, when you eat it, you'll be like,
it's amazing.
It takes your breath away. Man.
Yeah.
Do you know how to cook, my friend?
I can boil an egg.
Yeah, man.
You can make tea.
I can boil an egg. I can make tea. But I've been thinking lately of trying to expand my culinary skills beyond frying an egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You burnt the rice.
no. There's a rice cooker, so I no longer.
But for me, one thing I tell you, the first time
Yeah.
I started cooking was kawunga.
You know how to kugoya the kaunga.
That shit is hard, man.
Let me tell you something. So my homie lives me. He was in Buziga.
Yeah.
He goes and there's nothing to eat. So there's kawunga and there's ovakado. So I was like, what should I do? So I said, okay, people put water. I put I made porridge instead. I just put everything on the side.
Porridge and avocado is crazy.
I just ate the avocado. That's what I did.
You're like, nah.
Nah, I'm not going to do it.
You made a
Posho is hard to make by the people underestimate the amount of measuring you have to do with the water, the balancing.
But now,
and the heat.
I learned the hard way, because it's this time when I was so freaking hungry, and I was like, man, let me now do it. Water.
Yeah. So is it two portions of water for every thing of maize?
I mean, what I know is you put water, like let's say 1 cup or 2 cups. No, 1 cup, 2 cups.
Yeah.
Then you pour like 1 cup.
Then
Then you add another one, and then as you
keep stirring.
Keep stirring. Then if you feel you want it hard, you keep adding.
But there are people who are so good, because I've ever tried cooking posho. But the problem is there's always some things, pockets of uncooked stuff in the middle.
Uncooked flour, right?
Yeah, but the people who know how to do it like really, really, really well, bruh, everything is seamless.
I know. I know.
But do you know how to do kalo as well?
Hell no.
No. Okay.
I don't know.
Then you're not a typical Muchiga. We've reduced your Muchiga maps.
I think I'm the only Muchiga.
We're going to take back your Muchiga
card. Nairobi Muchiga.
We're going to take back your Muchiga card. Give us the card.
I'm the only Muchiga who doesn't eat insane, who doesn't drink mushera, who doesn't eat millet.
You don't drink muramba?
You don't drink muramba?
Why? No, millet.
I mean, muramba is made from millet.
Bushera. But Muramba is the beer of Kabale. That one, come on.
That was legit. Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, real talk.
Have you ever been dissed?
I've never.
Talking about how you love beef.
I've never been. The only, like, of recent, some guy, I saw a young kid trying, I was in some group which I won't mention.
Yeah.
And some kid, he checked out my interview on NRG, and he's like, he said some words down there, and I'm like, what's this guy trying to pick up from me? Like, seriously. So you know what I do? I don't give audience to fake fools or fake. I just jumped out of the group and let it be. But I've never been dissed.
You've never been dissed, except that one time. Do you think there should be qualifications for one rapper to diss another rapper? Because sometimes it's so imbalanced.
There should be.
There should be.
Yeah.
What are some of the qualifications?
What gives you the right to come and diss someone else? You must have some weight, right?
Maybe some people also are just looking out for,
clout.
Understand? And like I said, for example, I told someone, like, in case if I won't mention, I just said, yo, listen, do not give those people audience, because if you give them audience, you're just wasting your time. Just continue being you and move forward, because the moment you give them audience, then you're just you're losing.
Yeah, the ones that deserve the audience should have some weight.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what we're asking. What qualifications?
What qualifications should someone have
for you to
in order to
reply them?
Deserve
at the end
the
of
reply?
Basically that rapper, whoever it is, should know that they can man up and handle what's coming at them.
Like in terms of fists?
No, like in terms
of... A knuckle sandwich.
Should you choose to reply?
A knuckle sandwich.
Should you choose to reply, they should be able to handle.
They should.
Yeah. But the thing is that there is also delusion that people think they can handle. They think they can handle until they realize that they can't. Have you ever been in a fight? And there's a fight of yours I remember, like, so vividly.
When?
But I don't know if it was you or is it Tex. I don't know.
Yeah. What happened?
Did you and Crossover ever fight?
No, it was Crossover and Easy Tex.
And Easy Tex, you were there, eh?
I'm the one who's trying to save the moment.
Because I remember you being there. I'm the one who's trying to save
the moment, you guys.
But I remember Muntuba Manyika Mwala, and funny enough, it was beginning to rain.
Yeah. That was it really brought back the memory.
Yeah, I remember it because it was like so crazy.
It was so crazy.
And everybody was dressed up nicely to go to the club. But in between, before you get to the
mashup, you get.
There was a mashup. There was a knuckle sandwich being served. Fisticuffs.
Man.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a man being lifted off his feet and then be thrown into a trench?
Crossover.
Crossover was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but to be real, like what you're saying, qualifications of a rapper to this.
To this a fellow rapper,
this a fellow rapper, you should know that you can man up to it. Yeah. Like man up and see if you can. Okay, sometimes, for example, has anyone ever dissed you?
Me? Oh, I get dissed all the time.
Are you serious?
Actually, it's for me. It's like superhero music to me.
It's like a lullaby now.
It's like a lullaby now. It's like I'm like.
You play that shit and you go to sleep.
I need to play some of this shit so that I can laugh. I can laugh at what's out there.
You see, like right now, as you can see, the game is changing right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So, even I, for one, like now, there are people telling me that what's so. I'm coming back to your point, but what's trending right now is what's this? Trap music.
Yeah, trap
music
and drill.
Because there's this
trap
place.
And drill.
Yeah, the trap and drill. There's this place I go to on Semwata Road sometimes just to have a meal, and these kids they're working, but they're like, to me, they're kids. Like they're in the corner, but the music they're playing, trap, drill. So sometimes also for like you say qualifications, if like say someone disses you and he's doing that kind of trap thing,
you don't take it seriously. It's the reaction for me. Like it's like
really.
Yeah,
like you don't take them seriously.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
actually, now that I think about it too, like.
And then at the end of the day, the only way how you retaliate is okay. Let me school you on your
own shit, right?
It's creativity, or even not. If not, you just
ignore.
Just ignore and move on. You know.
Have you ever?
Don't give anyone audience.
Let me tell you, in several instances in which I've been dissed. Sometimes I've been dissed because I set up the trap for someone to diss me. And when I see them do it, I have like a villain. It's not like a villain, but I almost laugh at how ingenious how well I played the game.
How you fell into your trap.
That it has worked for me.
Yeah.
While they are making an ass and a fool out of themselves. Like I've done that, I think, like 3-4 times in my career where I know exactly how this person is going to react. So for them to give me the validation that I control their emotions, that I'm in their head, and now they are anticipating how I'm going to return, and like to me it's almost like a chess move. Where I look at all my pawns on the table and I'm like, I think I should move. If I move this pawn and I move it here.
This guy will do this.
It is, yes, this other guy is going to do this.
Yeah.
And without even lifting a finger, it's going to give me the publicity I need.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So if I'm promoting something, and I want to create a culture moment, I could make 20 rappers diss me on my own beat.
Just like it.
While they are promoting my own thing.
You get it?
Right? So it's for me, it's how predictable people become.
Yeah.
And how you realize that you're really controlling I always seek validation for how am I relevant in the game or controlling the game. And the best way to test that is how many emotions do you have in the middle of your palm? How many people go to sleep? Or even when they are coming with their women, please, this is where now let me pay.
Yeah.
I'm really going to pay. Now you demand me money.
You know, like even when the economic shock.
Yeah, no. There is where you're into someone's mind that even at the moment when they're ejaculating to their woman,
they're thinking about
you. That's when you know you won. So to me it's a game. It's actually a game. I don't take it seriously. It's not that deep.
So that
Desperate Housewives.
There are so many desperate housewives out here. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Let them drop some albums like Lethal, because this is the time.
Yeah, this is the time.
I was trying to give them some game. I'm like,
man, there were like 12 guys on one
you-
song. I'm like, these guys couldn't write their own songs.
I'm
They all
like,
had to jump onto one song.
And then if I let me not go there.
Like
And-
some of these
and
guys
it's-
I'd never,
Let me not go
even
there.
on a general basis,
Some of these
Yeah.
guys
like
I've never heard of them.
you have to know when it's the best time to like make some music. When everybody, when the water is disturbed.
Yeah, but I would like to the chaos.
Yeah.
Like, what are we out here to promote? Like you're talking about, you're releasing an album when there is this is the best time left to release the album.
Yeah.
I'm going to release it
Because right now, all ears, eyes, and we have woken up people. There were so many zombies that were sleeping. People who didn't know that they had to do interviews.
And some of them say it themselves, "You've woken up."
You've woken
You've
up
woken me
something,
up.
You've woken
I'm
me
like,
up. Like,
bruh, that's
like
the aim.
zombie, man. You've
That's
been
the
you're
aim.
a zombie. Like, you live in another
aim.
another lifetime. It's like you're ghost. Like, you're only relevant when we create a moment that you want to leapfrog on.
Yeah.
And we do it out of respect, but you definitely have no power. Like, there are people who are like, they're so much hypocritical that they think people out there still believe them. But from the whole hip hop game and people that have worked with them before, we only laugh at how unreal and insincere the gimmick is. Like poverty porn, bruh.
Yeah, we see that.
Again, we all know. I think bavunyane kabuvubuka. Let me also
Yeah.
just put that out there.
Tewagala kunamba.
Kuwunya kabuvubuka, kwambala bisimula, mukitegeera.
Who are you talking about?
You'll know. Read between the lines. Read between the lines.
Yeah, but there are
Read
many.
between but there's so
many.
many. There's so
There are
many.
many.
There's so many of them out there. There are people who are not relevant until we do something and create a culture wave that they leapfrog on.
Okay.
Try to prove
I'm
they're
like-
relevant.
I'm like, are
but
you-
but this shows you how well we play this game.
Yeah.
That the plane touches down,
You play smart.
chaos is created. No, a few dominoes fall,
Ripple
chaos
effect.
is created.
Mm.
Uganda's first big hip hop festival, and they help us promote it even for next year.
You get.
Thank you very much for the public using our beat. So
And I think they are very wise.
Hey.
but call it decent is a gund is mechanical royalties.
Mechanical royalties. for the
Thank
track.
you. You played yourself.
You get.
Yeah.
Rappers made me develop a certain attitude of when a rapper is introduced to me now, my questions, like, no matter how much the song is probably buzzing or picking up, I'm always asking, like, what? That's why I was asking you certain questions, like, do you have a video? Because I'm like, okay, I'm trying to think of the basics. I'm checking the basics. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you have a Wikipedia? Like, because you have to
Those are the
you have to have a
qualifications you're
profile,
asking.
basically.
Yeah,
You have to have a profile about you that, you know what, I have this and this and this in the pipeline, because I'm like, okay, that's a good foundation.
Yeah.
The obvious foundation, but very many rappers don't have it. Now, when it comes to the obvious foundations
Yeah.
of branding, very many rappers, I don't know whether...
Do you have a passport? Do you have a visa? Do you have a Wikipedia
all those
page?
things,
Do you have a page where people can find your music? I mean,
exactly.
Can you feel your mother's veranda?
Which thing,
You get me? Like things like that.
Okay, the mother's veranda.
Can you feel your mother's veranda? Does the LC on your village even know you?
Yeah, because for me,
Oh,
at
it's
least,
all in your head.
yeah, because
Some
I'm
of them
like,
It's in your head.
Some of them have no catalog.
I love this song. Listen to the guys. The song.
Zombie.
Thank you.
Zombie.
Besides rock music, besides hip hop music, I love rock music. So there's this song by the Cranberries which goes like this. It's in your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Who did that song?
Cranberries. It's a dope ass jam.
I should listen to it.
It's so dope because it describes the dead are walking. The dead are walking. I don't proclaim to have a superpower, but I seem to have a talent to wake the dead.
Ice walkers.
Tuli mu living dead. It's serious, but it's about you.
Game of
Now you
Thrones.
wait till we grab the shotgun.
well, all the rappers who responded or who dropped a diss.
Who
And
fell on the trap?
you know, I was like, you know,
They fell in the
Please,
trap.
no, please don't go there. Don't go there. Just thank the people. Please thank the people.
For falling in the trap.
Just thank the rappers for showing enthusiasm. I mean, you tried.
For messing up my hook.
I'd even forgotten that you were on the hook.
The guy was on the hook.
So like, bruh,
Last time I was asking him.
Yeah. No, but they tried, Bam. They really tried. They tried.
They all need a Charlemagne moment. That's not it.
You see, out of all
That's
this,
not it.
I'm confused, man. I'm not.
I know, brother.
I don't know what's
These guys are fond of speaking.
I really don't know what's happening.
But let's talk
brother.
about.
But Litho was on the
guys,
cypher.
guys,
Why
guys,
you?
guys.
No,
No,
he
he
wasn't.
wasn't. That was another cipher. Which brings us to another conversation. Because I've had so many ciphers since we came back, but there are only a few ciphers that you would even give a second listen. There's so many ciphers where you're like, and it's so like Jidam. Actually, those boys tried. They tried.
The other boys.
Yeah, they did. They did because some people were quoting some lines from that, which is good. Like it's like elementary level. So by the elementary level, that's sort of guarantee. By say people of your P1.
But they should have listened to that. At least the notes and noise.
Cipher.
Dope.
I know. Yes. So there are very few ciphers which are like of not no gamba. I love the way people represented on this. Let me find this. But lately ciphers were demo energy. Again, talk about working zombies again. But you say P1.
There's one thing I like to say. If I had the gift like what you have is you dropping the Luga flow.
Yeah.
And also I have my English.
Yeah.
Singakati abantu bafude da. I think anina Kiswahili.
That's regional. International.
Then I have
yeah.
Ruchiga.
Yeah.
It's another one.
God does not give people everything.
That's the thing. You see, for me, I won't lie to you. I grew up listening to. I grew up listening to all genres of music.
Yeah.
Because now I won't lie to you, I'm old, so I listen. Do you know the 5 Stars?
The 5 Stars?
You don't know them. I listen to Elvis Presley. I listen to
Elvis Presley, yes.
Presley, yeah. Okay, that kind of music. I listen to Chakademus and Plas. I listen to
Of
Shabba
course.
Ranks.
But it's no excuse for age not to have music knowledge. I see people there. I wasn't born by that time. No, you should dig deeper.
I'm
so
being
now
real.
you've given me some homework for who are 5
Stars.
I don't know 5 Stars, but I know 5 Tops.
Oh, okay.
You get me? Oh, Gladys Knight and the Peeps.
Yeah, man.
Let's take it.
Yeah.
Now 5 Tops. Yeah, you're just making up your own artists.
Look it up.
That's why we are recording.
Yeah, we'll go back and
That's
review.
why we are recording.
Yeah, man.
Oba mbuli demo equipment wa band.
Yeah, or you put top.
Yeah,
5
top
tops.
ne best bidi.
They just told you you need 6 tops.
You need
That's
6
for
tops
you
now.
and
Like,
5 tops.
Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, we're talking about. I was about to ask a big question, but let me leave that big question to everybody's imagination. Right now, what I want to talk about is. You said we've only worked together 2 times, but I think you're mistaken. We've worked together another 3rd time. That was on the remix of So Serious.
Hey, Vanangi. Yes, I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's So Serious on the YouTube because every time I'm
so
trying to find the name, people.
No, it's on YouTube. You just type Serious.
Yes.
So Serious.
Yes.
Lethal, Crackbone, and Hand Stack.
Crack was on that.
Yeah, he
I don't know. It's we want the other one, the remix.
Hey, the remix.
Hey.
That one is not on YouTube. That one I have it on.
Somebody
On the
should
drive,
upload
on
it
the
to
archive.
YouTube.
I'm going to upload it. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to tell Crack because he has the song, and then we upload it.
To be honest, I don't remember
Because it
what
was one of the
I don't
best
remember
cypher.
what my verse even said, but I know that had one of the best.
Of course, now you see.
You did the chorus, and that was one of the best choruses in hip hop
Thank you very
to date.
much. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Because even like I remember like when you at some point I was also with working with Shadrach in like promoting or marketing the Yenze Hip Hop Festival. So there's some places I would go and.
Oh, so you were part of that crew?
I was part of the crew, like
yeah.
So at the end of the day, someone posted and said they saw Lethal. They saw it. I said, "Oh man, I want to see Lethal and the So Serious crew. I want to see them back."
Yes,
I'm like,
yes. That's
I
crazy.
think okay. Let me be realistic with you.
Yeah.
The whole idea of how that song came into existence.
Yeah.
I was called for a show. I remember it was the Bavubuka All Stars that organized this show, and by that time there was tense fusion. There was some. There was some
beef.
Is going on with the clear cuts.
So they had the Bavubuka had beef with
everybody
back in the day, yeah. But now they're all grown, so everything's different. So at the end of the day, I'm there on the list, and by then my music was playing.
The Bavubuka All Stars.
Review, man.
The Bavubuka.
Review. So at the end of the day, what happens? I'm going. They put me on the list. They put me on the list. Lethal. Then after now, it's clear cut. Then there's Bavubuka.
Bavubuka.
That is you.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, what happens is clear cut are very smart. They go on stage, not on their time, the expected time they're supposed to go on. They jump on and they steal the crowd. Then Bavubuka is like, now we have to retaliate. Then they jump also. Now they jumped on my spot, on my slot. So at the end of the day, I was the last guy to perform. So I'm performing to people walking away.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, what? I remember that day, I was so pissed. I was so stressed. The next day, because we were staying in Buziga where we had the Raw Records studio, shout out to Raw, and I was like, you know what? I came up with the idea, serious. Hey, yo, we are so serious. A lot of MCs are so curious. Them wondering why they keep playing us when all the time we be struggling to make that cash. You understand? Yeah. I came up with that hook.
You forget the why. Who said why?
Why? Hey.
Someone tried to sing, it's like, why? I'm like, who was that? Who was that? Eh?
I don't remember. It was Hans who did everything. So
yeah, because after you say, you're so serious, why you struggle, you're being played, you don't make that cash. Someone was like, why? We need to find out. I don't
even know. You used to remember that part.
Which one?
That part.
Why?
But you know the chorus, the part that people like is like, why are we struggling? Why are we hustling?
Yes.
So either way, so we go to studio, we record that song, and before you know it, it's playing everywhere. Before you know it, Palmer was the first video, hip-hop to be nominated in that video category where we're going against Grace Nachimero, Bobby Wine, or Chameleon, or who.
Yeah.
So now this was the time in Palm Awards back in the day where we had the hip-hop versus Chidandali. And those guys cheated us. That's the truth. And I'll say it in your face, Mr. Mulindo. What to cover yo, man? That's the truth, man. There was too much corruption in that. Because so many people, we pushed that song.
It wasn't really corruption. I don't think it's corruption. Because Mulindo did a good job.
He did a good job.
I wouldn't put it in a box of corruption. Although I said corruption runs the music industry.
Yeah.
But I would put that in the same bag of. Remember when you asked why the people on Hip Hop Canvas chose a beat that wasn't hip hop, yet this song is called Hip Hop Canvas? I mean, the album. It's in the same bag of, man, would rather give it to the Chidandali people instead of the rappers. Because the rappers, because Chija Kola Maulide, nga gundi ya jifunya. I don't even know who won. Who won that category?
Grace Nachimere.
They gave it to Grace. Okay, Grace made good videos back in the day. But it makes sense on more news to give it to somebody else who they know they're going to need next time than you guys who are upcoming.
Yeah.
So sometimes people don't do things just because they are malicious. Is it fair? No, it's not. But in the marketing bag of things, the marketing manager of whoever is sponsoring that night will feel more satisfied to see a name like the one you've said, than who is this guy again? Because by then you are the underdogs. You get me? You see, when you put it in that bag, you stop being mad at some things. You're like, let me just work hard, be in that category where I can't be cheated anymore.
Say it how they say it in Uganda.
I would like to say one thing.
Yeah,
I wasn't an underdog at that time because I'd already been nominated again. I was that was my third time at the Palm Awards.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to say is. It's like for example, now you see how the game is changing. We're having Baraka doing all good things and representing Uganda, putting Uganda on the map.
Yeah.
Give chance. Now I'm telling you, and it comes back to my point where we see hip hop where it is today. If those guys had given us that chance and said, okay, now we've given the video the yet serious, do you think the hip hop game would have changed a bit and would have been on
I know.
That's why so many people were broken down.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth is bitter, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
But so many, you're going to be hard pressed to find people in this industry. So, for example, I can tell you. Let me first deliver the point and then give you the example, the quintessential example of what's happening right now. There are very few people who are willing to believe in something for 1, 2, 3 years in order for them to eat big. Ugandans don't think beyond the bonnet. Katigwelitho, olava beyond the bonnet, and even where the headlights are banging, atoli kufull, toli kudim, ngobovuga motoka. So many Ugandans, and bloggers, abali ku TV or whatever, they cannot see beyond the bonnet.
True.
That means that if they cannot see beyond the bonnet, they're not willing to give you a chance. Where even if your song is better, they would rather have to deal with you in the future. Than say, this thing has potential, let me just give it the push it needs because it's only right that I support it. So, because it's not the first time that it happened where a rapper was cheated in the category where they should have won. I'll give you a quintessential example, in Major. There was a time when Nod Your Head, like this, featuring Obsessions featuring Vampos,
I remember that
won against East Africa Party by Lyrical G.
True.
But what was the bigger song? Even in the market, what was the bigger song?
Lyrical G stuff.
But would you risk annoying Obsessions, which is going to do all your promos for beer?
I remember.
Or who are the dancers? Or Lyrical G, who rarely comes through, only kills the party, and then goes back to Ntinda. So those guys make moves which are not really necessarily about the game, but they're about the marketing dollar and who is more friendly to them. And it's not only here. In America, it's about to win an Oscar. It's not just about the movie being nice. Okay, that's the standard. All of the movies that have entered are nice. Now, what else do we get from you?
Okay.
They're like, Denzel Washington, you killed that role with Malcolm X, but bruh, this is a racist country. Fuck that shit of glorifying a guy we don't like. So they gave it to Denzel when he played the crooked cop than when he played Malcolm X. There is always a reason behind that play that we are naive to just say, man, the song was nice, why were they fair? If you're expecting fair, leave the music industry.
That's a good example.
Like I told you, you're playing in Snakes. Jay-Z gives an example where he says, I'll show you how to move in a room full of vultures. In Uganda, basically, we step here, now we know the snake is anticipating I'm going to step there. You even first we go the leg a bit, the snake goes there, then you jump there. That's how we play the game.
True.
Like the noble thing that I did. Swahili Nation came through and said, General, we need you for this. I'm like, you guys, man, temunatuka. Because for me, I have my own show planned.
True.
But they're like, bruh, if you really love the game, grow with us.
Yeah, that's true.
I knew that you were not ready to handle a show like that.
Yeah.
But I see the vision and where it's coming to go, always where it's going to go in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
They will be untouchable. We're talking about something that unites Congo, Burundi, Rwanda, Tanzania, Kenya.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck if the people abalabira ku bonnet tebachira bakat.
Yeah.
But they have initiated and put their first foot forward.
Yeah.
And they told me, we want to book the biggest venue. I'm like, are you serious? Are you, maybe this try a small venue? They're like, nah.
When the big...
If you believe in us, let's go. And I'm like, okay, wholeheartedly. Tugende maso. But because it's not about, the media is talking about me, it's unfair. I expect them to be unfair.
True.
When have they ever been fair?
They have never been fair.
To hip-hop or anything else? But there is an opportunity in growing things from ground floor. Abantu bajja kugamba, how many bottles did Coca-Cola sell in its first year? Do you guys know?
No.
25. 25. The whole year, when the company was just beginning, they only sold 25 bottles. Amazon did not make a profit for 8 years. There is no company. You cannot expect something to make a profit the very first time it comes out. Either
it's a scam.
You guys are mukola money laundering, or you're giving out free tickets, But when you know how businesses work, or if you've ever started a business, anybody who has ever started a business, whether it's a business in a manufacturing or a festival, do you know how many people Nyege Nyege began with the first Nyege Nyege?
No.
We had way more people. Way more people. We are talking thousands in a very big venue. Nyege Nyege were in tens.
Ginger.
You know, in Ginger, nenga bali mu bantu nga abiri asatu ana.
I think I was there the first
you were there?
The first 3 editions of Nyege
First 3 editions of Nyege, bali mu bantu abiri asatu ana. But Nyege Nyege is now one of the biggest events that attracts people all over East Africa. So you don't blame blind people for not seeing the vision.
True.
The thing is, you as Vulitho, you as GNL, you as Baboon Force, and whichever creative is out there, you should have the ability to believe in something and block out the noise.
True.
And anticipate what the snakes are going to do next.
True.
What the vultures and the hyenas are expecting. No, let the hyenas laugh. Let the vultures do their thing, wait for dead body. And let the snake that's thinking it's setting you up.
True.
Set it up to bang a metal. We got the leg in front of the metal, kuba ankle. Bah! And then you land over there, and then you look back at the snake. Get it dazed. Get it dazed. But yeah, talking about serious.
Yeah.
So produced by Hand Records, the remix.
Hand Records, yeah. But before we go into that, I'd also like we were talking just before we came on this show.
Yeah.
And I told you that after the Yenze Hip Hop Festival, I had a couple of weird promoters talking foul, and I saw them talking, and I was like, do these guys even? Do they know any idea or anything about hip-hop? Like, seriously. Okay, you were not supposed to listen. I think these are the kind of people who grew up listening to local music like Paul Cafero and all that. And then they decided to go with the flow.
Yeah.
You understand?
No disrespect to Paul Cafero, by
no disrespect.
Paul
Cafero. Okay, Paul Cafero.
But we're talking about
the kind of music they listen to. But what I'm trying to say is, like what you just said, give them give people a chance. Like, if you're a promoter, don't just go and start throwing shit out to people like that. That doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing, my brother. We live in an era where there is cliques over everything.
Chimanyi.
These people even don't believe half the shit they are saying. Naye ali mu kamera kubanga akampaininga kubeera MP w'Ennakawa talina magezi, just debe liri awo, but he has to kubanga kyekiriko GNL yaliko kola ki okwogerako like oba Yenze Festival yeriwo ye buli ekibeerawo, he has to talk about it. Not that he has an opinion that you could respect or take away anything from, but they have to talk like that. Then the other point is katabobo anti mu industry mubeeramu abasiru, abawuta n'abagwagwa. There's 3 kinds of stupidity.
Yeah.
Abasiru, abawuta n'abagwagwa. Kati omusiru yoyo abeera, even if you hit them with the knowledge, they can't know it's knowledge.
Yeah.
It's like taking an engine of a rocket. N'ogisuula we bakanikira boda.
Yeah.
Not to disrespect boda people, but they won't know what to do with it.
Context.
It's the context of osudde engineer ya SpaceX oba NASA ogitadde we bakanikira ki egaali bakanikira amagaali kale bali mu fuluweero negulese engine eno bagamba it's jet propelled efuwa gunde mabega then whatever projectile negenda maaso boteekawo akabiriiti bagamba bano balalu kati oyo abeera tamanyi, that means musiru in that it's not to disrespect, but they are not aware of the knowledge or the potential of something. Nebo yandigitunziza omurasha yandifunyemu ekyakabi okitegeera naye kino yanagamba abandeetedde ekintu bakijjenawo neno kintu balira space tekapankewo boda zange 3 oba egaali zange naye balesa oguntu gwabe bagutadde waneeno tamanyi the value of something that you've given.
True.
Kati ne wabeerawo omuwuta kati omuwuta yamanya nti kino kigenda kutaasa abantu naye n'akikola kubanga omwoyo gwe gulikeko like it's their spirit that drives their action and stupidity.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
That they know it's useful, but because they're not going to benefit from it directly, they have to frustrate it.
That is the category those people are
that's the category katabo gye balimu kubanga I'll tell you something.
Bafara
akatate fala abera
Ati yo fala
bonna category
fala man zembagambe ati
umbrella ibajita fala they waliwo obusiru obuwuta n'obugwagwa katuli ku buwuta buwuta is that you know that this thing is powerful but because you're not benefiting from it directly you'd rather frustrate it and try to take away its power before until bakuyise nawe n'olya kati mulimu ne barapa nga ffe nabo nga balimu eyo category ya buwuta nenga to balaba ebirevu birimu grey bakuze naye nga bali mu buwuta that they will join the people who are fighting the movement and the culture to frustrate chances of any other rapper coming to eat from this thing that
I get.
Okay, if you're criticizing something if you're criticizing bobango omwana muchafu if a child is dirty and mwana wo after you wash this child, the dirt of this child, do you throw away the baby with the bath water? Or is it that you wash the baby, put them in a nice towel,
then you pour it.
That's my criticism. If there hasn't been a platform that big, giving a chance to people, in an era where we know centers are very limited, they can't afford every artist. Even if they wanted to, they can't afford every artist. Never at the stage. Platform, they have invited people from all over the country. Northern Uganda represented, Eastern Uganda represented, Western Uganda represented, Mulimu, Central, Mulimu by DJs. The art is showing up. Somebody did those graphics. Who is a rapper? Nakola graphic says or whatever. Somebody got paid.
Yes.
At least opportunities have been everywhere. They're not many, but for the start, where's it? But you go and tweet long paragraphs to try to fail that ankuita muta. Ovelo joins abali edi abamanya amanyi ga hip hop because there's so many people who know the power of hip hop but because they don't understand it and they can't control it they would rather set a china manyi but frustrating nga chichali chito. That's why I gave you the example of a father who was a child nga mwana we mugezi naleta stepmother right the stepmother will always decampaign the intelligent son to make them look bad in front of their father.
True.
If a father is stupid, he will believe the woman. Right? And oppress their son. But if a father is intelligent, he will take that son, give him to an auntie or a mentor to help them harness their talents to be better. Ajategera nti environment mwentadde omwana tagenda kukuliramu bulungi ku bloominga. Okiraba. So abantu bayita bawuta because they know the truth, they know the power of hip hop. But they don't understand it to where they can control it. Obuta has control. That when they feel, if I'm doing something great, if you're doing something great, Litho, no government, I'm starting this hookup thing. Hookup is already. It has a lot of potential. Because most people lack the connections. They lack the great people can be staying 100 meters from each other and they will never meet.
They'll never meet.
If there's no person saying, mwana, waliwo mwana amanyokuba rap, genda omulabe. This person in the middle is the most important. Mu New York, there's a guy called the commissioner, Steve Stout.
Yes.
Omusanga mu career ya Nas, omusanga mu career ya Jay-Z, omusanga mu career ya Clark Kent. He networked the whole city that even for the Super Bowl to happen, you know, to have a rapper controlling the Super Bowl. It was, people give the credit to Jay-Z, but it's Steve Stout's deal.
Okay.
He's the one who talked to Apple and Pepsi. So you are that guy. You're becoming that guy for this music. But there are people who are in that position. He will be in the boardrooms talking all kinds of dirt, talking to the sponsors, talking to babanga temugambye mugati guguno oba mugati gone bwagamba muno tegujja kumala ajja kudda mu kamera yerungi ye naye nga amazima gali nti yali ayagala kulya ate nga kulya ku side ye yokka nga ajja kugamba ne bwana aleeta abaana abo for free mbu yalye naye wano mu kamera ajja kugamba mbu yali akolera for the good of the. But the thing is, if the baby is dirty, go mwana oyo wuwo. Do you throw away the baby with the bath water bobango lina magezi oba obeera mu wuta kati ne bapromota ne baneno abatubeeramu nga efudde ba gatekeepers that's how they operate. They know how useful it is but until it's putting something in their mouth.
Their stomach.
What's that? $5,000? It's not even $1,000, but you wanted it.
I get what you're saying.
There was even no opportunity, no way around it.
True.
And it wasn't even me, but it's because we were in meetings where people were like, man, tuyambe ko wali, wano chiganye, tukoze tutia wano.
Yeah, I understand.
People want to do good, they put platforms where people can benefit.
Yes.
About 20 rappers, basically stage, they got their first opportunity to be part of the Yenza Festival.
Yeah.
The women were represented. The whole country was represented.
Yeah.
All languages, Chiga flow, Choli, what. They were all. So these guys tried their best to cover all bases.
Yeah.
Why is it that this is the thing you criticize the most? If you call yourself a person who fights for the culture, Gamba Bugambi, Wayasama, Nebata Kulisa. Ochitegera kati yemuuta yegata mu category yaba promoter bamanyi nti amanyi ga hip hop naye kintu kyonna batikitegeera, so they have to control the narrative in the eyes of the people to frustrate its power. Kati we are the stepchild with a father, right, and our stepmothers are saying tetweyisa bulungi, tuddamu, tetunaaba, tetukola. All sorts of things are being spoken about hip hop because they know you're intelligent, because they know your potential, and because sibe bakuzaala.
I get what you're saying.
Baagala bakufuule ekitasobola kola. But we have seen it work because we have made money out of this, and we have filled stadiums before. So nze ndaba potential. So mbajje ku musiru omuuta tumuexplain nze kati katudde ku mugwagwa. Omugwagwa is in the category where omanyo embwa eyawaka bwefuuka omuyaayu. Do you know what makes a dog a stray dog? Omusege.
It's become
nti embwa eyo yali yawaka naye neeyayuka kati musege. That even if it comes back, you don't trust that dog is yours. It could bite you, it could have rabies, it could have all sorts of things. So even hip hop has people that started with the genre. Nga baana bawaka mubamanyi, they can rap, they can freestyle, they can write, they have done community work and helped out other people. Nga batandikira muli wamu naye ne bagendeyo, they became whatever they became. Some genres now they call those other genres home. Okiraba that ennaku zino basobola n'okuluma abeewaka lwaki beetambuza ng'entumbwe eziri bweru. They have done nothing, but the stray dog will bite you, not because there's a reason it's biting you, but the stray dog has to bite you. I don't know, out of spite. You get me, yeah? So even in hip hop, we have people that began with this culture. It has given them the basis of everything they know. Their first meal, their first TV show, their first interview, their first mentors, their first car, their first... Hip-hop has given them everything. But now that they are making money from other things and other people, hip-hop is who they call ewaka katibavuma waka. You left home, but now you're calling your parents poor, dirty, what?
Okay, I get
stupid.
What you're saying.
You know, these examples are all there. So what day? Omusiru, omuuta, n'omugwagwa. Those are the categories that we have fighting against us.
Okay, I get it.
That in reality, you're not doing anything bad by releasing lethal injection. And you're even giving us a reason, which is like a human reason where you're like, bruh, I was going through some human challenges.
That's true.
That's why no tubuza, bro. Do you know what depression is? So many artists have gone through depression, but who has shared that honestly and openly in hip-hop?
No one.
But so many kids out there are smoking, drinking their asses off. They're chewing mairunji and finding only company with each other to say maybe the dream is alive. So even when they diss you, for me, for example, it isn't because they mean what they're saying. They're frustrated. They have never seen a million in hip-hop. But they're seeing you drinking wine, nigga. Who the fuck are you?
You get what I'm saying?
So, yeah, man. Obusiru obugwagwa n'obuwuta is what we are battling. But it's up to us to educate, to share, and not lose focus of why we started doing this and what's the purpose of why we do this.
True.
That's why I saw that and I was like, okay, there's a need to do a state of hip-hop address. Not even just me, but with my ego. But because the game needs it. And we need to give context of where we are and the challenges that we have to overcome to go forward.
True. Another thing I wanted to say is I didn't tell you about Imperial Zone who shot the video. of Sirius.
Rest in peace, Imperial.
He's the one who shot that video.
Yeah.
I remember how we shot that video. It was no script, nothing.
Yeah.
We just went and shot you related to what the lyrics were talking about in the song.
So for the people who don't know who are watching this podcast, this is a hip-hop podcast. Yeah. And for those who don't know, I don't know if I have to begin describing this. We met each other, I think, through Imperial.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's how we got to know each other.
Yeah. Imperial was my OB from St. Mary's Kitende.
I didn't even know that.
And let me tell you one thing about this guy. He found me, I'd come from Africana.
Yes.
So I realized every time I rap, I become a celebrity. And I said, seeing how St. Mary's Kitende, they was so, damn it, that Mlindo guy was tight with rules, you guy. So I was like, man, I'm not going to rap. But Imperial
not the Mlindo of Palm Awards.
No, Melinda.
The football guy.
The
Chitende guy.
Chitende guy.
Oh, okay.
So like, this guy comes and finds me and he's like, yo, what's up? I know you can rap. I'm like, I can't rap. I know
Imperial
you can
approached you.
Approached me. I said, I
and
know you
he
can
rarely
rap.
approaches people, by the way.
He approached me. That's how we started talking. I know you can rap. I'm like, I can't rap, bro. Until I started getting used to the system, and then he got it out of me. Then I started rapping, and before you know it, I was a celebrity in that school. But either way, Imperial knew, and one thing about him, may so rest in peace, he really connected us among. By the way, do you know I met him through? I met you through Imperial. I met Stone City through Imperial. Basically, I met so many people through Imperial.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I met so many people through Imperial too.
Yeah.
We should do something to keep his legacy alive.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We should do something to do actually we should do something for Imperial, but we should also do something to celebrate some of the people that are not here.
Yes,
people like Molekwa, people like Lumix, people like P-Tech, people like your brother Afrik. Like there are so many contributors to this hip hop game that when I see people claim the single hero story, it's kind of annoying. It's kind of like really, really annoying. But because I know a person like Imperial would play hip hop videos from sunup to till he goes to bed in a dark room.
Even before before he passed on, it's the same thing. He always has the latest hip hop videos playing, and he likes battles, like hip hop battles and all that stuff. So
think of anything hip hop, and then think about someone loving it to the very, 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 very extreme. And then you begin thinking that if anyone deserved success from this cruel game, a person like him you think would be rewarded.
I swear.
You get me? So he went from rapping, went to editing videos. Like he was one of the most talented, creative
trust me,
video editors. That you didn't need to give him so many instructions. You get me? When you are working with him. Actually, the last time I worked with him was starting, because there was a time we went when we were not talking. But one time I wanted to edit a poem I had done, a spoken word poem.
Yeah, he told me about it.
And I reached out to him, and then we talked, and we began reconnecting about...
From where you stopped?
From where we stopped, basically. I was like, it's A, B, C, and D, blah, 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 blah. Then we talked for... I think we talked for about 2-3 hours on phone. And then I gave him this project which I had done, which was a spoken word poem called Rhapsody for Freedom. And he's like, I like this shit. What took you so long to give me this phone call? Blah, blah, blah. And then I was telling him I was going to create Baboon Forest again. And if there was a chance for us to work together, we should work together again.
True.
So we never got that chance to work together again.
Man, it's good.
But then again, the videos that he edited for me...
were good. We're good.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And he also edited some videos, I think. There is somewhere on the internet from the Spear album.
Okay.
Right?
He told me.
And and he understood. He was one of those people that I know that if we worked on a project, I wouldn't be worried. I'll just describe what I want. And when he sends it back, you're like, bruh, this magic. How do you work with that speed, precision, and whatever?
True.
But because he was really passionate about what he was doing, I personally feel kind of guilty that I wasn't able to give him the shine that he needed. And I don't think he even needed me to give him the shine because he was already shining on his own.
He has worked on so many projects.
And I remember that there was a project I wanted to work on with him. Let me share this. The last project I wanted to work on with him, I did not have the budget for what I needed from him. He's like, wow, gee, I'm not doing that. Let me give it to my junior editor. I'm like, nah, if it's not you, I'm not doing the project. And we never did it, by the way. But I respected that. You get me? He was that kind of person that he knew his pride, his integrity. And it wasn't from anything about being arrogant, but it was, I know my stuff.
Yeah, true.
Like, I know my stuff. What was the last project you worked on with him?
I know the last project I was going to work was this song off my album, but yeah, things happen, my friend.
When was the last time you saw him?
I saw him I think it was last year. Yeah. But then he moved back to his home, and then so we lost contact. But before he was staying in Kisasi, so I always we always coordinate, and he's that kind of guy who doesn't like moving out of the house.
Oh yeah.
So he'd always call me, yo, Lethal, where you at? I know you're in Tinder, yo, with those groupies and whatever, man. First get me something.
He was like that.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'll pay me a try. I'm like, oh, let me come. Shoo, go there, come chill with him, hang around and go and leave him and go back. If it's late, then I pass to the script. But anyway, may his soul rest in peace.
May his soul rest in peace. And
Galactic Pictures.
That has made me realize something. He was also one of those people that even if he was suffering, he wouldn't let you know. He would just try to. You'd have to figure out that my brother needs help.
But he'd always, for one thing, I don't know why he'd always tell me.
He never told me that.
He always.
So that means you guys were closer.
We were close, man, because we are this kind of guys. Like, we'd argue today, then we spend 1 month without talking, then we end up talking.
Yeah, I remember I used to say, Litho, eh?
Yeah.
Litho and this shit, man. Yeah, man.
But we have never flexed. That's the truth. We have never flexed.
Yeah.
But may his soul rest in peace. And
may Imperial soul rest in pease. I know there's so many stories and so many people that know him. We should organize something with the family, because I know the brother Frosty.
Yeah.
He was the first person who, I think Lyrical G told me, and then I talked to Frosty. Yeah, but we should organize something special for Imperial. Like, his contribution to the game is so immense, some other people might never know. So it's our job to make sure that everybody out there knows. So we've covered so many topics. I think don't want this podcast to be the longest. But Imperial, you dearly missed. Your contributions, it's up to us to keep the legacy alive. Galactic Pictures, The Cube, and his family that dearly misses him, the sister Edwina, and the brother Frosty, the mother, like everybody that loved him dearly. We miss our brother, and till we meet again,
Just one.
Yeah.
This is one of the verses that I know I did. Can I drop it?
Dedicate it to him.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's off the song we're supposed to record.
Yeah.
Yo. I'm an apex predator, but time to let it out. How me concealing the pizza hell by the made it out. You were prey to me. But you pest of parasites. You ought to pray to me like Jesus Christ. We ate likes. I've been this nice, no fronting. I've been precise. I've been with straights. I've been with dykes. It don't matter to me as long as the head game's so nice. Hit it once, maybe twice, then I'm losing the sight. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm dreaming the dollar signs. Throw a brick at the cleaner to take you to the other side. You underestimate the God, don't you? Still thinking waterboarding is the worst kind of torture. That's when I sneak in and scorch you, ruin your whole weekend. I told you better get you some soldiers. School of the hard knocks, no, school of the monsters. Before your whole live with nothing but only vultures anymore.
Damn. School of the hard knocks, no? School of what?
School of the hard knocks, man.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's tight.
Dedicated to Imperial, man.
Dedicated to Imperial,
That was the project we're going to work on.
Dedicated to Imperial.
Yeah, man.
And there'll still be so many dedications out there.
More fire.
Mr. Collins and Mr. Green, any final marks on our podcast?
Yeah, man, it was nice having you. It was real, it was honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one thing I'll say. So why are you letting these kids, violate parole?
Let me tell you one thing.
I thought the podcast was done, my guys.
No,
okay, let's here we go. Just open another. Pandora has just opened another box.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. They know who's Papi.
They know who's Papi.
And for those who didn't know, probably now you know.
Yeah, no.
Now you know.
I just want a quick shout out to all you guys out there, man. This was wonderful, you hosting me over. Big man.
Oh, big man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking while you were reaching your hand out?
No,
I know Notes and Noise is working on a project. You told us that.
Yeah, no, we have an album out.
An album called
Bring the Noise.
Bring the Noise.
Yes.
And then you have Lethal Injection coming
out, yeah.
Hopefully in the future we're going to have the whole Notes and Noise crew out here.
Yeah, they'll come out.
Hip-hop should be an ecosystem. It doesn't profit us to compete all the time. Sometimes collaboration is what moves the game forward.
That's what we need. It's like scratch my back.
If I'm over there to do some of your stuff, you come over here. Let's have some discussions.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm really honored and happy to reconnect with you after
over
10 years.
Oh, just take a check out. Ngamba chino Jeno baba. We jump bade nkulaba ku TV or podcast bichi.
Yes.
Nenga ngamba Jeno baba afana nacha. Sina bakumulaba okubeda.
Yeah. Now we are grown. Actually, it's more than it might be 15 years, right?
It's like 20.
20.
Okuze, I tell you what, you're a different man, and it's a good thing you have a shout out to your Mukazi. She has a very good voice. I've heard her sing.
Oh, thank you.
And your kid.
Yes.
That's what's up, bro.
We are performing at Bayimba. If you're ready, if you can come to Bayimba and watch us perform. The whole family. Even our son is going to be performing.
Hey, that's dope. We're doing a content. We're
covering content.
I'm coming.
Oh, so we're going to be all in the same
spot. I just hope there are no
man.
Snakes there, man, because I'm scared of snakes, bro. I spoke to Sylvester, like, Sylvester, what's up?
I know you're with the person who's going to kill all the snakes, man.
Oh, what's taking a bad man killer?
Hip-hop ne kulunkulwa ida.
Oh, what's taking a young man? Wicked, man. But it was a pleasure having Mr.
Green Amani.
Mr. Green, man.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I go by the names Lethal. Shout out to everybody out there. And one message to you: don't give up on your dream. Don't let nobody ever say that, yo, you can't make it. Always persist and always have that goal. And another thing, stay black, don't bleach.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Thank you. Zambaland podcast. Thank you, Lethal, for coming through.
Asante.
Yeah. Peace and love, man.